Why, hello there, chat. It is once again Tuesday, which means we're playing Zenless today. We're still on character stories, but today it's gonna be a Belobog day. Hi! Hi, everybody! I'm doing good, thank you.
31 months.
Hey, BB! Thanks so much for the sub, hon. Very much appreciated. How's everybody doing? Hi! I've recovered from yesterday's stream. My throat is only a little sore. Thank you so much for the bits. Hi, with your VTuber model, how do you have it set up so you can switch outfits seemingly effortlessly? Is it some sort of toggle or otherwise? Oh, Hunk allows you to have more than one model on standby. So I always have whatever game I'm gonna be playing loaded up, and I just switch while my little animation's playing. Unlike, I don't know how it works with like live 2D. I think you just have to load the entire model up there. Honk allows you to have more than one. I think up to 3, but I usually only have 2 on standby. Heather Lily and Right Up Lisa updates from Twitter. Where's your Blue Sky invite link? I have no idea what's happening with Twitter, nor do I care. There's fear mongering every 2 days. My Blue Sky link is Blue Sky Kinkymation at bluesky.com. I do have the same username everywhere. Corn or flour tortillas? Depends on the dish. If it's like un taco, corn. If it's something like a gringa or like a quesadilla, and the quesadilla is not fried, then I prefer flour. You're welcome. ¿Te molesta mucho los beans? No. Crunchy tortillas are not a thing. Se llaman totopos, culeros. Do you make sure to drink water to recover from yesterday's thirst? I did. Yes, the pink thing is here. Apparently they're gonna hide the number of likes, reposts, and comments on posts. Why? I mean, if anything, I have to thank them for that. Checking on the number can be very anxiety-inducing for a lot of people. Someone decided to take a close look at Jane's box art in-game, and they found out that she has a mole on her butt. Yeah! Hi, I'm doing good, thank you. ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre un totopo y un nacho? Ok, un totopo literal es una tortilla de maíz frita y un nacho... Thanks so much for the sub. Un nacho normalmente también es redondo, pero se hace con tortilla, con harina de maíz y se hornea. El nacho frito es raro. So basically, anybody that doesn't speak Spanish, the difference between totopos and nachos are totopos are usually fried corn tortillas that have started to go a little bit stale, and nachos are for the most part baked and round. They're also made with corn flour, not the same type of corn flour we use for tortillas, but like dead-ass cornmeal. That sounds delicious. Oh, they're both very tasty, but they both have incredibly different uses. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's why they have such different flavors. But they're both very salty, which is very nice. I've made totopos in my air fryer before. But, like, if I ever have spare corn tortillas at home, I just fucking pop them in the actual fryer. Like, I put them in a frying pan with a little bit of oil. There you go. I could actually probably make some over here, because my mom gave me salsa verde, which I have yet to use. I just need to buy cheese. Pero aquí no hay Oaxaca. Yeah, like, hiding the number of likes and things, I don't know if I would consider that to be a bad thing, so long as you could still see your analytics at the end of the day. Nachos are named after the man that created them, a guy called Ignacio. Nacho! Porque Nacho is actually the nickname for Ignacio's, fun fact. I do have to go when I'm back in Mexico. I'm gonna get my dad to take me because like he loves these. There's a place in Mexico City called Las Quesadillas de María Isabel, which is like fried quesadillas, but they have like really weird fillings, right? And my dad and I love them. Like whenever he used to go like on a walk in Chapultepec, he would be, and I would go with him. He would be like, "Hey, Lily, quesadillas," and we would always go. Next time I'm in Mexico, I'm gonna tell him, "Hey, Dad, let's go get quesadillas," because they're genuinely one of my favorite things ever. It's delicious. Is it like calorically light? No, it's incredibly calorically dense. Is it good for you? Absolutely not. It's fried things and cheese, but boy, is it tasty. Can't wait for Elon to delete analytics because his feelings were hurt. What happened? What spurred this? Who hurt Elon's fifis? It makes you chubby. It does. Which is why we would only do this after exercise. Like, that would be our reward for walking around the Parque Chapultepec como 2 horas going to get quesadillas. Mexico City just got their first world's first Michelin star taco stand. I would have been very sad if Mexico had not gotten that award. We have a lot of Michelin star restaurant places, I think, in Mexico. Everyone, he's not as popular as he thinks he should be, so he hates any reminders that he isn't. Oh, fun fact, if you block Elon Musk, it will literally unblock itself. If you go into the Twitter homepage while you're logged out, it's literally every other post is Elon Musk. I'm not joking. One time Twitter logged me out, and while I was like, I'll log in a second, I scrolled for a little bit on like the feed, the guest feed, and it was like memes and Elon Musk. Well, that's real insecure. I mean... Is the Belle ready for Zenless? Yes, I have the triangle right here. The burnout confuses me too, but like at the end of the day, it's like the one place where I am, as a creator, I'm allowed to exist because they let you post not safe for work, so I'm not gonna complain. The only thing that would get me to yeet my ass out of Twitter is if they pulled a Tumblr, and I don't see them doing that anytime soon. I can never take Twitter stuff seriously. It feels like people say it's gonna blow up every 2 days and nothing ever changes. Oh yeah, that's the internet. Blue Sky still has a few things that they need to do before they can really pick the user base up. It's good that it's public now, mind you, but there's still marginally less people because there's less bots. Porn is like the only thing keeping Twitter afloat at this point. Yeah. Although I will say I haven't seen porn bots in a good minute, so maybe they're on top of that at last. I'm so glad he's not on my feed. He's not really on my feed either. But if you do block Elon Musk, it will literally unblock itself. Fun fact. I don't want it to die, I just want to shelter it so someone else buys in case he breaks it. I'm actually terrified of whoever buys Twitter because they will pull a Tumblr. Like, it depends on who buys it. If it's bought by Zuckerberg, goodbye porn. Instagram and Facebook are like super anti-porn and they would nuke it in an instant. So like for me, I'm not a fan of Elon owning Twitter, but at least he lets me exist. Just saw Mad Cargo, loved it. Oh, I love that thing. My favorite character design in Zenless? Honestly, I think all of the maids are top tier. But everybody's been pretty stylish. That cargo case. I love it that I could explain 50 times that this bitch is not made out of lava, and everybody assumes it's made out of lava. Which at this point, yeah, fine. Burn your dick off. If you want to fucking burn your dick off, that's your prerogative, masochists. It's not made out of lava, you're saved. She's just really warm. I saw your Marvel Rivals reaction and I had a stroke. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I kink shame y'all because I'm not kink shaming y'all. I'm fucking shaming your reading skills. Yeah, I'm not shaming your kinks. Y'all like what you like. I'm shaming your inability to read a fucking sentence. Oh, if you wear a condom while you're fucking, that thing is gonna melt to your skin. Don't do that. I read the book of Musu Dexes for the plot. I mean, the Dexes don't have porn, so I would hope so. It could be worse. I could be invested in the skibidi toilet lore and not know how to read that way. I love that. I love that the skibidi toilet shit has lore. Oh, but because Mac Cargo is actually significantly safer than Mach, fun fact. Oh yeah, if you're actually wondering why the fuck Mac Cargo is carrying a big rock around, it's for temperature management. Reading comprehension today is really abysmal. The amount of people who refuse to read any amount of lore is staggering. Any amount of anything, really. Hi! I'm shocked that the skibidi toilet guy has a movie coming out. I saw the first skibidi toilet and I genuinely laughed at it, but after that, I'm out. Oh, JC, no! Wear an eye patch. You look cool. Question, how does Legoth talk with the tongue? What do you mean, how do I talk with the tongue? I can put it back. I'm a shapeshifter. I can have a normal human tongue if I want to. The long one is just because sometimes people bitch about the teeth. Alright, let's get changed, beach. The amount of research you do for Pokemoose is actually incredible. Massive respect. Thank you. I read. Teeth complainers are cowards. I mean, I get where they're coming from. They're kind of pointy. Can you grow a second mouth and talk through it? Yes. Do you prefer to be a horror beyond our comprehension or a cute cat girl? I prefer to be a cute cat girl when applicable. The research you do is very welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. You guys are gonna like Sweet Noob. Nyam! Also, like, 14 people, be proud of me. Mama's been going through her inventory and clearing out shit I'm not gonna use. I'm learning. It's okay. I think that people should be allowed to like or dislike characters as much as they want. If people see Zhujuan and Jane's Bottom and going, they're not that big, fan art carry, that usually happens, though. So, question for 14 people. What do you do with the blue items that you can't sell or trade in at the grand companies? Like, what do I do with that? Because I have a few of those I need to get rid of. Desynth it usually, or just trash it, or put it in the glam chest. But I don't want to put it in the glam chest, I want to get rid of it. You put them in the glamour dresser, or desynth them. We're back! Don't I need to be a crafter to desynth? You can sell most of the blue stuff. No, I'm specifically asking about the equipment that is not sellable. Yeah, fuck. I'm not a crafter at all. This cat dipshit is literally only, like, good for one jorb. Hi! Hi, Nicole! Look at her. You're here at the perfect time. I have a question I want to ask you. Do you think there's anything outrageous in 6th Street? Yes, all the time. You're probably right, but that's not what I wanted to ask. You see, there's an event going on that gathered photos of the most outrageous things, and then these photos will be judged. The final result will be determined by the votes of the local residents, and the ultimate winner will have the opportunity to feature on a big screen advertisement. Wouldn't that be perfect for the cutting hair? Such an amazing odd job agency like ours. Once we get that advertising opportunity, we're sure to become an internet sensation in no time. Just post your tits! Nicole, you want to make some quick money for the cutting hairs? OnlyFans. Anyway, I've been thinking it, and I think that there's two things that could be considered outrageous on 6th Street. One is Mr. Panda from Cough Cafe. There's always all sorts of little things appearing on the table in front of him, almost like it's summoning them. And of course, another is... Exactly, that's the one, so you agree. Yeah, let's go with those two. My intuition is always on the money. Oh yeah, I thought that you're good with a camera. I'd appreciate it if you could take photos for me. Don't worry, I'm a mature business person and I won't make you work for free. If we win, I'll give you 1% of the- I love her- of the prize money. How does that sound? A good deal, right? Sounds good, I'll take the photo. These two idiots talk with a familiarity that spans years. Counting on you then. Like, I don't like the hentai trope of like, oh, they're always broke, prostitute yourself. But like, cute pictures on OnlyFans are fair game. It's... That's something I saw a lot with Mona from Genshin Impact. And I hated it. This photo. Looks unexpectedly cute. Is it because Mr. Panda's too cute, or because I'm too cute? You're too cute. It's you. You've got a good taste, I agree. But since we're taking this photo, let's keep that as an option. We need to take a photo with the Bamboo statue at Box Galaxy. I'll head to the Box Galaxy and wait for you there. Come as soon as you can. You don't even need to post nudes. A lot of OnlyFans girls just post sexy stuff. Yeah, like pin-up-esque type of vibes. Yes, the Mona syndrome. I fucking hate it. Because it's not just like, oh, like, we like the prostitution, we're, you know, pro-sex work. No, it's like, oh, I have to do this. I'm being forced to do this. I don't like that at all. If you gonna sell it, girl, do it willingly and happily, okay? No matter how many times I look at this Bamboo statue, I still think it's really bizarre and outrageous sense of style. But if it helps me win, it's a high-end piece of art. Yeah, this angle is perfect. I'm all set. The rest is up to you. Remember to make it outrageous. Oh, Nekomata's here. Hi, Kitty. Oh, hey, you're here too. What you doing? Well, it's kind of a long story, actually. Are you a friend of Nekomata-sama? Sama! I hate it. I hate honorifics in English. No. You look just as awesome as Nekomata. I'm not saying the sama. This fucking cringe as shit. No. Since you're Nekomata's friend, we'll leave you to alone then. Why are you getting honorifics in English, baby girl? Well, this is a bit awkward. What did you do? Are they new sidekicks? No, not at all. Never met them before. Here's the thing. I bought some delicious takoyaki and I was planning to have them while strolling around. But then I ran into this group of people pushing and shoving in front of a gadget store. I think they were fighting over one last limited edition of some fancy item. Guess what? They knocked over my precious takoyaki. I was so looking forward to having them. I was so mad that I decided to teach them a little lesson, where more like a tiny less she beat them up. I didn't really try to hurt them or anything. But whoops, they all ended up on the ground. Expected. Anywho, somehow I ended up with the opportunity to buy that final limited edition. I love her! Well, forget about that. The real question is, do you think I should buy this limited edition toy? Buy it. Yeah, I should totally go for it. I mean, I earned it with my skills. It's not really my thing, though. But if I ask Nicole, maybe she can flip it for a good price, right? Anything for Nicole. Kitty. She could have said yes, Miss Nekomata, and would have been perfectly fine. Yeah, Miss Ma'am. Ma'am, yeah. You still take a picture of Nicole. I have to already. Yeah, no more thingy. Oh, did that glitch out? Yeah, we already did this. It's totally outrageous. So outrageous that even a glance makes my eyes uncomfortable. What a strong physical impact. Yep, this gotta be the photo that will win the championship. What should I use the prize money for? I guess I'll start by improving the food of the cunning hares. Oh, sweetie, you're thinking too far ahead. That's called foresight. Now all we have to do is wait for good news to come knocking. Nicole is weirdly resourceful, but she's also useless. Alright, I believe that's everything out here done. Let's do some character stories. Can you do the selfie stuff already? No, I think it's gonna be implemented in 1.1. By the way, have you guys ever seen how EOS charges? It's up in Wise's room. It's so fucking funny. Look. So if you go to the back of the room, this is how EOS charges. Literally grab him by the goddamn skull so he goes, Amimir. Yeah, he's getting charged by a claw machine. They're literally just minions. Deadass, they're just minions. He's Eepy. He's so cute. So bouncy, too. How is Belle's door so close? I've never gotten it to open. Of course, it's in Wise's room. If it wasn't Belle's, they would never find the charger. True! She's a goblin. Is Nicole girl boss or girl failure? It's yet to be determined. Alright. Iron Witch, baby! One day, Fairy suddenly reports an email from Grace, the head technician at Belobog Industries. The email is about an important commission that requires Phaethon's help. From the tone of Grace's message, it sounds quite urgent. What did she do? Later, at the entrance of the Brand Street construction site. Hello there. This area is currently under construction. Only staff members can enter. Grace called me. You looking for Grace? I don't think I've been told there were any guests coming today. Just a moment. Let me contact her. Belobog is all bears. The calm bear worker turns to face the construction site and takes a deep breath and then...
What the best year for meme?
2069. Thank you very much for the super chat. Are you expecting any guests? A familiar figure quickly... Yeah, very familiar. Quickly opens the gate. Ta-tas! Open the door! Oh, and remember who this person looks like. This is an important partner of Belobog's. If you ever see him in the future, you can just let him in. You're finally here. Sorry, but I need to take this call. I've been waiting for you on the high rack. What the hell are you? You're the high rack. You have a high rack. Have you seen those? I love all the bears. Yeah, we noticed the high rack. I like how you guys spam the triangle even if I'm not using it. Mommy! Mother! Okay. God. There's changes to the plan. How about our collaboration plan? Grace seems to be on the phone. Wait in silence. Oh, sorry for keeping you waiting. I'll be done soon. New partners? What do you mean? Thanks so much for the sub! Got it. So all we have to do is bid for it, right? Sure, let's keep in touch. Sorry for the wait. It's okay. Everyone in Belobog is like some form of bear.
It's been quite a while.
Hi, Mommy.
Last time we met was when you helped us with our runaway heavy machinery, right?
You have something heavy.
Indeed. We've managed to handle a few more commissions since then.
How have you been these days? Isn't it tough working all those commissions? You have to take good care of yourself. No overtime, you hear me?
Says the woman obsessed with machines.
When did you start caring about humans so much?
Actually, every time I see you, I find it incredibly soothing.
That's how she flirts.
This might seem a bit out of the blue, but can I please have a hug?
Yes, as many as you want. Why? No. Let me get everyone in the right frame of mind.
What? Technically, proxies shouldn't.
No,
get
no,
too
I need
close
it.
to
I
their
need it.
clients.
I'm gonna have to get the.
Sorry, I can't help it.
Grace! You'll never know if the hug would have been as warm and gentle as you'd imagine. Instead, you get to hear your sibling's familiar voice. No!
Yeah, you can put your arms back down, bro. She's hugging Eos.
Oh! Cocked! Cocked by the minion! Cocked by the minion. It's perfect.
This round little body, these dangly ears. Its hardware's been modified, right? It's mechanical inside, but so soft and fluffy at the same time. It's a crime to be so cute. I love it so much.
Grace is me when I get excited. Grace is me whenever I talk about something cute. Dear God.
Ah, so she was talking to Eos the whole time then. No wonder she asked us
Ah,
to
it should
bring
have
it.
been me, not him. I know. She loves anything machine. She's so cute. Both Grace and Belle are in the cuck chair because of the Bunui. Wise. Critical damage, cucked by the Bunui.
Still more passionate about machines than people.
It's okay, we can fix it.
Huh? Oh, the other proxy is here too. Hello there.
I'm pretty
You don't
sure
have
she
to say
sees
hi.
Wise as
But
Eos.
could you at least avoid drooling on Eos's head panel?
I love her! I love her!
Everyone's here then.
Baba.
Let's get down to business.
Sorry about that. I let my work habits
She
take
just
over.
grabbed Eos by
As
the
for
ear.
commission, hey, don't you run away, little one.
She just grabbed Eos by the ear. Eos escapes from Grace's arm while she's distracted and races back to its real master.
Happiness is always fleeting. Forget it. Let's get back to the commission then. So
Wise
that
needs an
time
Eos
we dealt with the
onesie.
runaway
Belle needs an
machinery I
Eos
mentioned a
onesie. You
bit
know what? I'll
ago.
make it happen.
Thanks to Phaethon, Belobog eliminated the potential threat to the project. My sweet our president, also got to let go of some emotional baggage.
Yes.
So it was a really positive outcome overall. But if we instead turn our gaze to the company's balance sheet, we've actually suffered heavy losses.
Oh no.
Right. Remember that, Wise? The commission was to retrieve 3 runaway
The
industrial
Eos onesie
machines.
stays on,
But
basically.
in the end, the monster appeared and absorbed them all.
Yup. We, ended up losing the 3 machines originally allocated to the project. And despite
Oh, no.
unexpectedly retrieving the prototype, we haven't been able to put it to practical use yet. So, to make up for the loss of those children, Belobog Industries has agreed to cooperate with
She
the
calls them
industry
children,
leader
Mom.
Three Gates Corp on a small project. We'll provide some technical documents in exchange for some of their heavy machinery assets. And for this commission, we'll also need your support in awakening the prototype's logic core, which contains the data we
She's
want to
genuinely hurt by their
exchange.
loss. She's so precious.
Can you explain what just happened with the call?
That's someone from Three Gates saying that another company's also looking to partner up with them. They'll probably end up using the one offering higher technological value. It's no big deal.
Grace.
Anyway, the ins and outs of this commission are all there. We'll go along with your preferred style of cooperation. We're counting on you, Phaethon.
Okay. But
Don't
please
pick on the
just give
Benui,
Eos a
please.
break.
His heart can't take it. Look at him. Look at Eos. If I talk to her again, does she talk to him? The little one here is so adorable. Can I hold it again? Sure thing, but maybe put your wrench away first. Meanwhile, Eos. Oh, you can only talk to Grace. Yeah, if I can hold those, you can hold the Benui. It must weigh about the same. There's probably a sign in the construction site somewhere that says Grace is no longer allowed to give sapiens to the construction equipment, but it was an accident. Mommy!
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Right, okay.
So many waifus in this game have, like, red eyes. Why is everyone going broke? Because it's more relatable than being rich. ones that are rich is like Victoria Housekeeping.
The prototype's logic core is old and uses a
Accident
ton
or not,
of
you think that
energy.
wouldn't try to do it again?
So
Oh, absolutely she would.
I've retrofitted this kid with an ether storage battery. I need your help gathering enough energy for it. I'll flag any energy-carrying etheric material. All good? I'm counting on you. Whoa! That little guy up ahead! Is that child just wandering around in the hall?
She calls them children, mother!
Master, a small, obsolete transport vehicle has been discovered. The routing information.
I won my
in its
50-50 on
core
the limited banner and I
database
finally
will
got
be
call pass.
useful in
Good!
expanding possible exploration paths.
As Grace watches the little robot stand up and enter into standby mode, looks at fashion lights up her face. Great, now let's get a move on, baby.
See ya, little guy. May we meet again.
Grace is just gonna talk to machines this entire
And so
time.
easily. Impressive.
Wow, it just rammed that etheric.
Is it trying to help us?
Grace! I imagine Grace and Rena would bond over bamboos. Rena's bamboos are like tiny
Gotta
though.
Stop it.
Warning, multiple ether signals detected. Likely enemies.
Is it just me, or is the
We need to keep Billy away from her. We're not sure what she'd do to her boy. Oh, she'd go nuts. She'd go feral for Billy.
Be careful.
It's just fallen in love with Grace. That's so cute. Need to pull for Zujuan or wait for Rata. I'm gonna get the rat.
Let's see what else I can use around here.
Hi, I'm good, thank you. Just got free from work. Oh, good. Time to unwind,
Well
I take it.
done.
Wait, you're keeping Chingy? Does Chingy come out first? I'm so bad at
Energy
the
storage
order.
Approaching maximum. Nearly there.
Yeah, oh, then probably gonna get Chingy as well. Chingy first, then Jane Doe. Oh, I'm fucked then. Could you like, hey, fucking Mihoyo, could you guys make some men's happen, please, so I don't have to pull? The wallet takes critical damage. I need it for work. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking file these for tax deduction.
I'm getting corruption warnings on the controller. We'd better work fast, Phaethon.
Wow. That one's powerful.
You actually have a legit reason. Yeah, I mean, I'm streaming, so.
What are you doing, little guy?
Oh, we lost it.
Thank you. That's the last of the energy. The energy
Twin Catboy
collection's
Clock gets
almost
well, he's
finished.
coming out with Rata.
Nice. Finally, all charged up.
Warning, abnormal ether reaction detected.
Uh-oh.
Wait! Don't run away!
Oh, God damn it.
I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. Move to plan B.
You say you want men to be units so you don't have to pull yet. You're down bad for almost all men so far. No, I'm down bad for the wolf and no one else. Have you ever tried explaining Tree streaming to an accountant? Yes, actually. They're surprisingly quick on the uptake. But the Catboy's a
The enemy's
4-star.
away while I start a debug.
Thank you for the follow. Smallest of woos. You were down bad for Leakon, you fibber. I did say that. The wolf and no one else. Leakon is the wolf. Did you get Grace? No, I'm doing her story mode. Monkey Paw Curls. Hoyo makes an S-rank dude and it's the foxiest dude they've ever done. So long as it's not a furry. And I say this not because out of dislike for the furry, but so I can actually draw it. Are you not gonna draw furries? No, I'm actually decent at it. It's just that Patreon doesn't like furry and human stuff. And since the proxies are human, I can't really work with Leakon and Belle the way I would like to. It's actually kind of a mystery what exactly I don't like. My guess is that it's animal dicks, but I'm not sure and I'm not gonna risk it. Just do a sketch and post it on Discord. Maybe. I have a lot of extra stuff I've been working on lately, so I haven't exactly had time for extra doodles. Yeah, I would probably just go for the Benui proxy instead, because that's fine.
Here we go.
I have Anton and the bear, I just don't have Leakon. They don't like the knotting. No, that's specific. I feel like that's what they have an issue with, but you can never know with stuff like this. I am good, thank you.
The perfect bite. Sweep it all clean.
Like, the TOS is so vague, you guys. I would have to test it out, but I'm not risking a ban for that. I wish they were a little bit more clear-cut about it. Like, if the TOS said no human and furry, I would be like, okay, fair. But they're like, don't glorify animal dicks. But it's okay to draw mythological creatures fucking, and it's okay to draw furries. It's like, but like, what about furry human? Can you guys clear that up?
Wise. Nearby ethereals are growing in number.
And since, like, lately there's been, like, actual stories of people getting banned with, like, no warning, just, like, Patreon emails you, like, you're gone. I'm not risking that. In the past, Patreon has been very open to communicating with me when stuff like that happens, but I don't know if something's changed in management or what, so I'm not risking it. Are you done?
Grace, are you
Might have
done
gotten
with the
sick and tired about
troubleshooting
the
for
horse
call
dick.
yet?
It's because they don't want to allude to bestiality.
Emergency removal of control permissions is still in progress. Give me a bit more time.
It'd be nice if there was someone you could ask TOS questions to. I imagine I could email someone and ask.
Speculation. A particularly large ethereal
Like, I'm sure they
unit
would answer
or
me.
A large group of ethereals is approaching.
Does Patreon give you not give you an account manager to contact? Yes and no. You can talk to customer support, but I don't think it's that
Tell Grace
personalized.
to get out of here.
Detecting permission ownership, processing the switch, disabling.
Yeah, if they were a little bit more
invocation.
clear-cut about it, then I would know what I can and cannot do. Thanks so much for the follow.
Almost there. Almost.
Go, boobies, go, go!
Grace, watch out.
Oh.
You know what? I'm very tempted to email support and be like, hi, support, like, I saw this in your TOS, but I have some questions. Could you clear this up for me? That might actually help them clear it up.
Warning. Unknown individuals approaching.
Do you think of trying a different website, or maybe you would stick with Patreon? Oh, I'm sticking with Patreon. I have built that platform over 5 years. I have a very good rapport with them, and most people who support me on Patreon. While I do have a subscribe star, it is missing a significant amount of content, which is why I haven't advertised it yet.
You can tell it's modded with just one look. Seems like you're not completely off your game, Grace Howard. The ethereals won't stay subdued for long. Let's talk outside the hollow.
Help them help you, help us all. The vagueness might be so they can decide what is and isn't okay as it comes up instead of risking overgeneralization. That might also be it. But, like, I'm not gonna be like, can I draw this character or this character? I'm just gonna be like, hey, like, what's your stance on furry with human? Because that's something that they don't actually make clear. But yeah, no, I'm sticking with Patreon.
Are you okay, Wise? Grace?
Eos is good.
We're fine. Eos deserves all the thanks.
Well, despite a few hiccups, the troubleshooting is all done.
Ah,
No, I'm not
fiddling
talking about
around with
Seth. I'm
machines
talking
while
about Von
surrounded
Lee
by
Seth is
monsters.
fine.
Good to see that your morbid determination has never changed.
Oh, right. I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you so much for reaching out to help despite all that danger.
Thanking people. Huh, that's
Oh,
a
she
marked
used to be
improvement.
worse.
I've seen others similar to you, but you're truly one of a kind.
She knows you and she's miffed.
Finally, a compliment from you? Better late than ever, I guess.
The more I look at you, the more beautiful your curves
Oh, she's
are.
talking to the
And
machine.
the sheer power you can.
Yeah, she's talking to the machine because that woman is flat.
Wait up. Flattery's one thing, but I think you've gone a
No,
little
she's
too
not
far.
being gay. She's talking to your machine.
Ah, where have I seen this before?
Grace.
This may be weird, but can I please pet you?
What the? Are you crazy? How could you ask something so rude?
No,
I mean,
she's talking to your
a
robot.
handshake would have been fine, but
Hey,
I'm
Grace.
sorry, I just can't help it.
She's so.
hang on. Let me get mentally prepared for that.
She's terrible. The youngster here waits for hands and closes her eyes in a panic, stealing herself at what's coming. But Grace passes her like nothing and goes directly for the legs of her tactical mech.
Oh my, does this coating give additional insulation to the hull? Oh, and I bet the power supply inside has been upgraded too, right? I can hear it just humming with power, grunting. I love it.
Oh my god, dog.
That girl looks frozen solid. Well, maybe she's
Cocked by
actually
the mech
quicker,
again.
and her face is so red. Wise, should we go check on her?
Use the bunui.
I thought you changed at least a little bit, but I was majorly wrong. You're still infatuated with machines and ignoring people around you. The frosty cold iron witch, Grace Howard.
Oh, college nickname.
You're this kid's mechanic? Pleased to meet you. Your child is really powerful.
Ugh, shut up. We've known each other
Oh
for
my
ages.
god, I hate her.
Seriously, because of your
Grace.
Twisted values.
Huh? We know each
Oh
other.
my god, dog.
But I can hardly remember seeing such a cool modded guardian mech like this before.
Grace, dear
Could
god.
you help refresh my memory?
I am talking about me. Let go of my work, you mecha addict.
What do you mean, Iron Witch?
Don't you mean Iron Witch?
Sorry, habits of the trade. Could you please tell me your name? Oh,
Grace
or
is
tell me about this
awful.
kid's corpus data.
As expected, you really don't remember me. That's fine. I'll just have to mercilessly beat you in a tech battle.
Beat me in a tech battle. Oh, you're the second technological partner 3 Gates mentioned.
Dense
right?
as fuck. She's dense as the metal that she likes to work with.
Yes, I, Betty Brenda.
This woman
am
is
your
so
opponent.
machine sexual that any fucking action-wise gets is gonna have at least one toy involved.
And I will beat you in this bid. It'll be a total humiliation for you and Belobog.
We made it back safe and sound. Thanks to your guidance, this kid has now calmed down. Is the mechanic okay? You're such a bitch, Grace. I think she's okay. I didn't see any injuries. What am I asking is, are you okay with her? She seems to be our rival bidder, and she says that she knows you. Thanks so much for the follow. Who knows? I can't remember much of it. Compared to her, I'm more concerned about my kid's logic core. Grace. If the awakening in the hollow went well, I should be able to extract data from the logic core now. Let's call it a day. You can take Eos home. I'll examine the hull when I get back. I'll get in touch with you guys if I have any updates or need your help again. Grace is awful. She's terrible. You've been through a lot, my darling. Let's go home. That machine is corrupted, Grace. Like, that's starting to get corrupted. Grace, what the hell? She has no chill. Grace is the type of person that you need to give her something to build, or she's never gonna be happy. Thanks so much for your help. Speaking of which, that mechanic who saved us in the nick of time, Betty, was it? Do you remember her? Oh yeah, I was just looking around and saw the name Betty Brenda on the roster at the Roos Institute of Technology. She's in the same year as me. So you guys were students together. A school that size, it's only natural you don't remember her. I found a group photo of our research team and realized she was actually my classmate. Oh my god. Oh, you're in the same class? If you weren't close, I can understand why you wouldn't remember her. I looked up the researcher log for my grad project and found out that she was actually on my research team. The same team! Then I checked the Institute dormitory records and discovered we lived in the same dorm the whole time. Grace. Repent. Woman, repent! Yep, it's all your fault, Grace. It's okay to forget students at the same school as you for forgetting classmates, and even those in the same dorm as you. If I were Betty, I'd be just as angry. No, I'd be angrier than her. Oh, Belle has Eos in a bathtub as her profile picture. I thought that was wise. So you think it's my fault too? Sweet Pea said the same. It couldn't be helped. Thanks so much for the follow. Rose Institute of Technology is the holy land of mechanical engineering, with thousands of fascinating mechanical prototypes in there. I didn't even have enough time to get to know all the kids there. How could I even have any energy left over for socializing? Anyway, I apologize to Betty next time I see her. No, you won't. That Bang Boo is drowning. Belle! Look at the name of the group. It has a group name. What's the name of the group? EU Symposium. Oh my god. Grace! You guys think that Grace is on the spectrum? Oh, yeah. Grace's current obsession with machines is already unusual. Hard to believe she used to be even more extreme. It must be tough for her to see their former classmate become a rival now. I don't think she cares. I hope we'll never find ourselves that kind of situation. Grace is special. High autistic coded. True, her extreme obsession is what drives her extraordinary accomplishments. She's already the tech director for Belobog Industries at such a young age. She's indeed a genius mechanic. Her commission isn't over yet. Let's cooperate with her until when she's made some progress in her research. In the meantime, we can attend to other matters first. Young A, specify numbers. Don't specify numbers. She's terrible, though. One day after accepting Grace's commission in the parking lot of your random play video store on 6th Street, Janus Quarter, New Eridu. Today's the day for an important family event, repairing the business car. In truth, only one of these siblings is actually repairing while the other is resting. It's Belle. Belle is resting. Yeah. Attention, you have received an email from Grace Howard, the head technician at Belobog Industries. AI pausing the music for car repairs to broadcast the content of the email. Fairy! Wise, Belle, this is Grace. Are you two free by any chance? I've already extracted enough data from the logic core. We're not ready for the next phase. I need your help with something, but this time it's kind of special. I don't need Phaethon to make an appearance, just you two. If you're free, we can meet up at the old spot, Brand Street construction site. Email ends. Drafting reply. I think I'll pass. Today is an important day. We need to repair our car. See you next time. Please say send if you wish to. Fairy! Don't send! Thank you for the follow. Fairy is just as bad.
Hello, you two. You're quick. What about the little one?
We did not bring him.
We don't bring EOS on non-hollow commissions. It's better to let it rest.
He's charging in his EP hands.
Too bad. If I'd known, I'd have come up with an excuse to make you bring him along.
No!
Now you're not even trying to hide it.
The large machine next to her steps back and forth to one side, seeming restless.
Good kid. Don't worry, these two aren't the bad guys.
Dear God,
Have you booted
Grace.
up that logic core yet? Going well?
Don't worry, it's only partially booted for now. After the last troubleshooting session, I've managed to fully filter out
Eos
the data
Emporium.
and
Yeah!
divert control of basic functions away from the dangerous infected data. Now I just have to wipe any sensitive data left behind regarding the prototype, and it'll be ready for the delivery to 3 Gates.
Fairy, can you help with clearing that sensitive data?
Give the Benui a break. He needs an
Negative.
EP.
All logic cores that pass the forbidden fruit test, i.e., the core systems of AI-enabled machinery, are incompatible with my protocols. Forced intervention can have unforeseen consequences. Also, I prefer not to interact with ether-corrupted data.
Smart
Even
AI.
Barry's power has a limit. What are the terrible consequences of accessing data corrupted by ether?
I've prepared 10 disgusting metaphors
Oh my
to
God!
explain it to you. Which would you like to hear first? Note, human tolerance is limited
Fairy
to about
just being
10
like,
on
no.
the disgust scale.
So, what's the score of the least disgusting one?
Belle! I'll pass. Fairy,
No need.
Jesus.
Please delete the metaphor.
I don't think,
This commission doesn't
I don't think
require
that
your
Grace
faith in
knows a
disguise.
ton about Fairy.
You two alone can handle it. I'm gonna debug this kid's cognitive command system. Only a few basic protocols are needed to set up a link between
Fairy is
commands
the
and its
worst.
behavior.
I love her so much.
Put simply, I'll issue commands like go left, go right, touch this, touch that, and you'll need
Grace
to
would
follow
kill
my
if she knew what
instructions
Fairy
in
was,
front of it, so that
basically.
it
But then again,
understands
she's
the
not
connection
machinery,
between
she's
the
all
commands and the
software.
actions. Once cognition is established, act out the commands.
If Grace
from the
ever
kid
knew
to
about
help
Fairy, she would
solidify
never
it.
leave the store. Never. Yeah, she's not a mecha. I don't know how interested
It's
she would
like
be.
teaching a toddler how to crawl or stand up. Got it. I'll
How to
run some
crawl or
system tests on
stand.
this baby first. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
Fairy's likely gonna have a physical design in the future, yeah. Step 1 for cognitive tuning is to calibrate command functions for this child to make sure that he's receiving accurate commands. Basically, all you have to do is touch either a wooden box or a metal bucket, and he'll recognize the item and then send in a corresponding signal back to my control terminal. The child agreeing to return a red signal when a box is detected, and a green signal for a bucket. That's very straightforward. You know, the most complicated systems often start with the simplest intentions. Now your turn, just touch the box or the bucket. This wooden box is built like a tank. Red, correct, that's my good kid. A tall steel bucket that feels thick and sturdy to the touch. Green, exactly. Great work, my child. Did she just call you her child? Initial calibration complete. It's a great start, but today's class isn't over yet. Thanks so much for the follow. It's now time for some basic testing for the logic function. Just follow the sequence we agreed on. Red, green, red, green. Wait, it's red, green, red, red, green. You gotta touch the box or box in a certain order to see, so the kid can tell if you're following the rules. Signal recognition, forming cognition, building rules, and executing judgments. That's the red, green, red, red, green deal. Your turn, proxy. Red, green, red, red, green, green. Okay, so red is the box. Yeah. Green. Bucket green. Red twice. And then green. Red, green, red, red, green. That's right, completely correct. That's not a bucket! No, after running a series of tests, we're time to
Great
go.
job. Well done. The cognitive commands have been recorded with precision. My only regret is that my little cutie Eos couldn't make it here today.
Also, hashtag I am fucking dying here.
The
I
whole
hate the
point
heat
of
and
setting
summer's
up this
fucking
scheduled
overrated.
maintenance was an
Agreed!
excuse to see that roly-poly kiddo running around.
Roly-poly kiddo. He is very rotund.
Grace, you said the quiet part out loud.
I love her.
All
She's
right.
awful.
The controls have been sufficiently calibrated. Now I'll perform a full reboot to test the effects.
Is that gonna be okay? What if there's another rampage?
Bangbo
What
are
should we do?
adorable. They're like minions,
No
but cuter.
problem. I'm fully prepared.
No,
I've
she is not.
dismissed all the onlookers and kept the kids' fuel to a minimum. And Belobog Industries has updated their health insurance recently.
Grace.
You have accident coverage, right?
No.
Why so many precautions and contingency plans? Doesn't seem like no problem to me.
Oh,
Don't
companies do that
worry,
shit all
I'm
the
a
time.
professional technician, and I've got everything under control. Let's get started.
You think that Grace would model Bangbo with a dildo? Considering that she sees them as children, no. Grace is a robot fucker for sure, though.
Very well. The control system permissions are operational. Let's start the first cognitive command test. Go 5
I would draw her
meters
with
forward.
Wise, but there has to be at least one sex toy involved, or she won't be into it.
Command unfulfilled. Repeating command. Go 5 meters forward.
Standing still.
That's strange. Why isn't it following my commands? Unless it really
The
is
sex toy's a
broken?
mortar drill. Dude, people make fuck machines out of anything, chat. Meow! Me!
Uh-oh. Quick,
Wise, hide! The battery in my control panel is dead.
Oh.
No wonder this kid's been so quiet. It wasn't ignoring my commands. It couldn't receive them. False alarm.
Wise,
Angry mother.
let's agree. Grace never gets to touch Eos ever again.
No!
I second that. I almost thought this machine was about to turn on us.
I need to get a backup power supply. Keep an eye on this kid for me, would ya? Its cognition systems are still fragile, so don't provoke it.
Don't provoke it.
let
Don't
anyone
poke the
get close to
machine.
it, including yourselves.
I gotta run back to the video store. So
Belle!
this one's on you, bro.
Grace would watch all the Transformer movies in a theater and tickle her bean during. Absolutely!
Damn,
That's not a bucket.
2 years already, huh? Time really does fly by. Here's to more great streams.
Thank you. Thanks so much for the sub, too. That's very sweet. How are you gonna move that? You're a twig, Wise. You need to include more physical activity alongside gaming and work. You control a Banui. Beep, beep. That sound, is the heavy machine base? Let's go check. Oh god, Wise. Oh god, Wise! The heavy machine base continues to produce indescribable noises. Right then, the sound of a confident footsteps accompanied by familiar voice reach you.
Don't panic. The cognitive unit hasn't received any input commands for a while, so the machine's just running a system diagnostic.
Wise is a twig. He is a twig. It's the other mechanic. Betty. Betty, what are you doing here?
Betty? What are you doing here?
Have we met? How do you know me?
Grace. Grace told me about you.
Yeah, Grace mentioned your name.
Ah, I see. So you're the Iron Witch's apprentice,
Betty,
aren't
I'm so
you?
sorry for
Which is
you.
why you're keeping guard here. Why is the system diagnostic showing such a strong likelihood of startup? Could it be?
The young mechanic you cross paths with before strides up to the machine base. Don't touch it! Grace said it's dangerous for outsiders to get too close.
Stop. Grace said it'd be dangerous for outsiders to get too close.
I like her hair.
Outsiders? I'm an expert technician.
At your
Machines
funeral,
usually
bet.
have a soft reset button placed at the back. If I'm able to get there, I can...
No! You wrecked her shit.
Oh, no need to be so paranoid, you scrap heap. I am here to save you.
Yeah, sure. Once you're just close enough, Betty suddenly dodges and darts to the rear panel of the mech, slapping a button hard. No!
I knew it. There was a repeat air loop during the self-diagnostic. Onboard memory was getting sapped, so a soft reboot did the
She's
trick.
gonna die now. Not because of the
It's
mecha.
all
Grace is gonna
because
pull her
of
hair.
Insisting on the stupid logic core is what has caused the problem.
Thanks so much for the follow. What's wrong with the logic core?
Logic core? What's wrong
She
with
spanked
it?
the child.
Logic core is a precious technological breakthrough. that
Oh,
grants
okay, so we do
mechanical
need to
creations
put
the
up a
ability to
fucking
have
sign in the lobby
independent
that says Grace is not allowed to give machines
Potentially
sentience.
Even enlightening a machine enough to pass the forbidden fruit test and be truly endowed.
Oh
the
god,
soul
it's
of
AI,
an
like
individual.
actual AI. The clothes are a tad bit simple, but I like that she also has similar goggles to Grace. Yeah, it's simple, but it gets the job done.
However, this kind of technology is not required for production tools.
Next
like
step, they become
industrial
sentient.
machines.
No! You mean like Skynet? Yes.
I admit that the efficiency.
Billy's
and
an AI who
capacity
passed
of
the Forbidden
Belobog's
Fruit
heavy
test. Yeah.
Machinery are superb.
Granted, he just
But the
likes
cost of
fucking
production
Cam and
maintenance
Ryder,
is
but he's
going to be
good. Thanks so
out
much for
of
the
this
follow.
world.
The Benuis are sentient. Oh yeah,
Unfortunately,
Eos has his own
there's no
personality
market
when
love
not being
pursuing
piloted,
these
yes.
unnecessary and uncontrollable gold-plated features. So the industry.
So if we
followed
dress
suit and
Belle
started
up in a
researching
bang boo
personality
pajamas
tools.
with some little lead eyes, will Grace just go nuts?
Well, let me ask you, if you want to make an axe that chops wood faster, will you equip it with jet thrusters, AI systems, and a voice that yells at you, "Master, Master," every time you poke it?
It's so cool. Ugh.
Oh, a jet axe.
Wise?
If it's real, I'd certainly want to give it a look.
You're the kind of person.
Put on a
who
paper
still
bag with
watches
Eos's face.
cartoons
No,
even
but
when
she
you're
sees
grown
Bang
up,
Boos as
right?
children. She just wants to hug them.
Listen up, apprentice. Tools are just tools. Their value lies in being easy to get, easy to use, and easy to replace. Use
Yeah, we don't
them
want to
while they're
create
good,
Skynet
and
chat.
chuck them out once they're broken. Personifying or putting them before humans is heresy. And that's exactly the type of person your teacher is. She's mastered new applications for personified operating systems. And in
Says
doing
you.
so,
I don't
has
want
grown
AI
contemptuous
overlords.
of
Maybe.
humanity. She's just a weirdo obsessed with tools.
What if
who
wife
can
was Skynet?
think
Mama, you would die.
backwards.
Skynet decided that humans were a threat to itself, so it decided to kill us all. Thanks so much for the follow. No, don't slap him! Grace is gonna get mad.
Huh? How is it moving again?
It's alive.
Hang on. Stop right now. I was being careless just now, not hostile.
Oh no! Oh, you're fucked.
Abort startup.
A familiar voice stops the heavy machine base, causing it to return to standby mode.
That was a close one, but luckily I caught it. Didn't I say not to provoke this
I
kid?
love the Terminator theme.
Betty, what are you doing here?
The machine has an AI. It would get mad just at the
nothing,
slaps.
just,
Yeah, don't
here
slap
to
things
inform
that have
you.
sentience.
Three Gates Corp has officially recognized my company's application for tech cooperation. And, well, only one of us will be granted resource support on the evaluation day. Be forewarned, Grace.
I love Grace's outfit because if you
see.
pull down
Well,
that
thanks so
zipper
much for
enough,
passing
if
on the
okay, so
message.
like here's
There's
clothing
nothing else, I'll
logic,
keep
all right,
tweaking my
chat.
little problem child,
If your
okay?
babadubas are big enough and the zipper gets to a certain threshold point, it will literally eat itself all the way down. How do I know this? I have a swimsuit that does this. If that zipper isn't all the way up, if it reaches a certain threshold in like the middle point of the babadubas, it will fly open. All Wise has to do is flick that thing with enough force and the tatas are gonna fucking bust out and hit him in the eyeball. Get Eos to do it. Self-unzipping bras, they do, yeah, physics. It's No, it's worth it. You'd lose an eye, but it would be worth it. Thank you for the info, you're welcome. What a way to go, though. Yeah, tits to the face. That works for a comic story, Lily. That works for a shitpost, I might make that happen. Zippers flying out like an anime. It actually happens! I've had it happen to me. Same with, like, blouses with buttons. If you have, like... If your shirt is the wrong size, you, like, sometimes us ladies have to buy, like, larger blouses than what we actually wear because of the tatas. Because they will literally fucking bust out. Bye! Balls to the wall, tits to the face. Looks like she has to be that zipper strong enough. Oh, that zipper is actually pretty sturdy.
Oh yeah.
Are you
And
saying
as
you
for
wouldn't
you,
want those boobs to bust
thanks
open
for
and
your
blind you?
support
I need
today.
my eyes to work,
I'll give
but
you a
yes.
call when I need a hand next time. You can head off now.
Bye. Grace quietly watched the toolbar to the machinery based on looking back and focus on debugging work. She's awful.
See that? Something might have happened just now, but she clearly cared more about the machine than her own apprentice. That's the cold iron witch I know, but it's fine. I'll soon let her know to never take people lightly.
It's 2D art. You only need one eye. I only have one eye! Have you seen me when I'm not, like, parading around as a cat girl? I'm literally a blob with one eyeball. I'm all eyeball. I don't need to fucking get yeeted with boobs. Make more. Oy. Fine. Just make more. Not all my eyes work the same way. Some of them are pretty rudimentary. You're back, Wise. What's with that weird expression? What happened? So Betty and Grace had a spat over their different views on machines. Gee, I should have stayed over for the drop. Belle! According to Grace, she might contact us again before the press conference. That should be the last contact. Once we've handled it, this commission will be considered completed. It's getting more and more curious about Grace's past. And, how about we have a chat with her after the commission is done? Maybe we'll dig into some juicy gossip. She's awful. I'll keep an eye on the group chat. While we wait for Grace's message, you can get back to your daily tasks. Thanks for your hard work! Belle is a goblin. Belle is terrible? What do you mean I want the gossip? So you're a shapeshifter now, just make a new one. Yeah, but like the one big eye I have, I need that one to work. What's Betty doing here? Street CCTV images are retrieved. She appears to be talking to an officer, and judging by her body language, 1, they were engaged in a heated discussion. 2, they were quietly arguing. Suggestion: to better complete Grace Howard's commission, Master should learn more about this conversation. Fairy, what's the goal? I just really want to know. AI has the right to gossip too. Belle and Fairy should never be left alone in a room together because they're gonna fucking destroy the electricity bill trying to find out shit on everybody. I'm on Fairy's side this time. Go listen in, bro. In any case, she thinks that you're Grace's apprentice, so there won't be any trouble. You have to tell people that the last sight you ever saw was Big Booba. It's the best way to lose your sight. No! I can make sure the meeting point is safe. How many times do I need to repeat this? Are you Grace's apprentice? What are you doing here? One sec. What brings you here? Does the Iron Witch have a message for me? No. Just passing by. You got way better manners than your master. Fine. There's actually no better time for you to be here than now. I happen to have a message for your master. He's already lost his bid. What? I've completed my research and already submitted the results for 2 free gates for reveal. We'll soon hold a presentation to demonstrate my results. I'm the first to hit the target. Go back and tell your master she's welcome to attend the presentation. Oh, she's gonna go. I'll post the address on the Knock Knock business channel. Please make sure she checks it. Our longtime rivalry is finally coming to an end. Oh, there's nothing funnier than a fucking character that's like, this is my rival, and their rival doesn't even know they exist. I love that. I've had that shit happen to me. It's like, wait, what? It's like, no, sweetie, you're not even competing. He doesn't care. Don't let your master run away from the ending. I don't think she's competing, sweetie. Classic anime trope. It's so fucking funny. Please tell her what I said. See you soon. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. Betty needs a little bit more design. If she was going to be playable, she would need a little bit more design. She's not even aware of her. I know. There you are, my rival, Grace. Whomst. I love that. You're back, Wise. Quick, spill the tea. Oh. They actually put this. Someone in localization actually put spill the tea into Zenless Zone Zero. I love them. I just needed spill the tea, sis, and I would have been complete. I've got drinks and snacks ready. Belle! Real G. Meow. What? Betty's already completed her research and she's inviting Gray to her presentation. Awesome. I can't wait to see them bite each other heads off. Belle! Fairy, please don't speak like those people on the internet. Wise, we should text Grace and tell her about it right away. Fairy's picking up fucking vibes from the internet. Grace, are you there? I'm not here. If you're not there, then who's replying? Quit filling around with those kids of yours. We got big news. I love that Belle's fucking profile picture is drowning use. She also said she's gonna win the bid and she's invited the 3 Gates preps to a meet and greet. She asked Wise to pass the message on for you to attend too. The address is in the Knock Knock business channel. She's gonna forget. Zenless is Chinese. Hang on, let me see. It's somewhat strange, huh? The address for this meet and greet, it's inside a hollow. Huh, inside a hollow? Yeah, a companion hollow off the Lebanon Hollow. It's an old construction site. I'm guessing Betty's technical milestone has to do with the modded Guardian mech of hers. Maybe she's meeting those reps inside the hollow to give them a demonstration of its firepower. One of the free military departments from 3 Gates Corp is military. Their tech corporation is based around military tech. That makes sense. How about it, Grace? Do you want to go? Yeah, let's go take a look. It'll be a big loss for Belobog to miss out on the spin. Knowing your enemy isn't always the worst thing. Besides, we can check out this new tech in action. Can I count on you for navigation? Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready whenever. Wait, Grace changed her name to Eus. I love her!
Did you come? You ain't seen nothing.
How
does Benui drown? It's in like a pool.
Don't touch me.
What a bother.
I love you, Ellen. I I was doing one of Ellen's trusts, and apparently she regularly fucking just goes to crash at Wise and Belle's place because they have really good internet, Fairy. So she brings you snacks. Meow.
You're too slow, Iron Witch.
I love that she's like Iron Witch and Grace is like Hooms.
Betty!
Hiya!
Warmed up. Introducing the new tactical mech, upgraded for CoreLogic OS. Witch Hunter Alpha.
Clearly
Come on,
Eos needs a floaty.
demonstrate your might to our guests.
Good internet, the cost of our
Come in,
electricity
defensive
bill,
maneuvers,
Fairy. It's okay, I mean, if you're working with Victoria Housekeeping, I'm pretty sure that, like, Von Leekon goes to pick her up on the regular and trashes Belle every time. Destroys that pelvis every time.
What?
Witch Hunter Alpha! Oh my god, this bitch is fucking cray. The mech responds in clear human voice and instantly performs a complex array of tactical motions. Is it AI enabled?
Is it AI enabled?
Oh, what's wrong, Grace? Hard to believe the personality OS you were so proud of has been
She named it
replicated
Witch
by
Hunter.
someone
Wow,
like me.
cringe.
A cheaper, more productive, and
Grace lives
easier
rent-free
to
in her
deploy
mind. I know,
modular
it's the boobs.
personality OS. The maintenance costs are half what you pay. There are none of the whole stability or personality disorder risks you fretted about. Didn't the market applaud your tech patents? They'd always say only someone who loves tech as much as Grace could
Oh, that's
achieve
me
this.
incorporating AI into their games.
The cold and withdrawn Iron Witch, a weirdo.
She's
who
so
treats
fucking
machines
pissed,
like
and Grace
people.
is like, I'm
This
just happy with
black
my
magic
kids.
you've been researching for so long, cracked just like that by me. Ooh.
The mech completes its tactical maneuvers before returning to Betty's side.
Task complete. I suggest switching to auto defense mode. Is that okay, Master?
Go ahead.
Its intelligence system is crude, but I like its gumption.
Very.
Approximately 1/1,000th as professional as me.
You're not professional at all.
All right, Fairy.
She's just there to fucking stoke the flames.
Wise. Is Grace okay?
Aww, sad boobs.
Grace, are you okay?
That voice is so lovely.
No, she's fine.
I can't believe she just caved like that. Well,
See, Grace isn't competing. She
of
actually
course she
loves
would.
innovation.
It responded to the voice command.
Fairy,
and
it's pretty
executed the
cool, but I
instructions
better
without
be
any
each.
redundant movements, and the steering mechanism's brake nozzle is gorgeous. It only listed one default command when recommending actions, and still so immature. I love it. Oh, enjoying it? Why are you admiring your rival's work?
Cause she ain't competing,
this kid
mama.
looks really good.
Grace, don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Wait a moment, Grace. Don't fall head over heels for your rival's work.
She's so
Yes,
pretty.
I don't like it yet. You claim to have replicated Belobog Industries' patent, but I won't buy it just like that. I'll believe it when I see this kid show us a little more.
I
Show it
love
to
her
me.
so much.
Right
She's
here,
so
right
stupid.
now. Best if you let me take it apart myself so I can see better.
No.
you know, the more you say, the sketchier you get.
Why would I let my rival disassemble my work? But, well, you do have a point. I'll have Witch Hunter Alpha accompany you to demonstrate the difference in technological
Hi.
achievements. I've uploaded the coordinates of Three Gates' meeting place to Witch Hunter Alpha's memory. Enjoy its company and appreciate
Fairy
its
is
skills
literally
along
one
the
of my
way.
favorite characters. She has no design. It's just an
Thanks.
eyeball, and she's hilarious.
But this doesn't mean I concede.
Wise, I'm starting to worry Grace is gonna switch sides.
GraceIsterrible.com.org.
This is the meeting point Betty mentioned. I didn't expect this kind of company.
Betty is petty.
Prepare
Senpai
for
notice me,
combat.
personified.
Let's go.
Notice me, but like I'm gonna make it your problem. Give you a hollow body like Cortana, go with a body like Intron. I like that she doesn't have a design yet. Thanks so much for the follow. Maybe she will in the future, but right now I think that just the disembodied voice of Sass is funnier. Mommy! And Wise, look at him. Yeah, the boy doesn't run in combat, he goes to hide somewhere.
About to get hit.
Woo! Grace is a really fun kit, yeah.
Hey.
I wonder if we'll get an Eos Bangu for battle one day. Maybe? He's not combat ready. Look at him go. Look at that. Look at Wise. Eos is riding a giant mecha. It's so cute.
This little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
Mom, no. God, this game is horny. It's even like it's horny, but it's safe horny. If that makes sense.
Oh, your big spot!
The perfect bite.
Oh god, not the save horny term. It's a thing! Save horny is completely a thing, and it's something MiHoYo excels at.
Happens when the 3 gates reps arrive.
MiHoYo excels at save horny. That's why none of their games are rated very highly. Or rather, rated adult. I think that all of them are rated T for teen or E for everyone, depending on the game. Save horny is marketable horny. Yep.
All right, Witch Hunter Alpha, enable escort mode. Take out the ethereals up
I prefer save horny to in-your-face horny. I think that there is an art to making in-your-face horny, but it's tricky. It's like a strong spice. It needs the appropriate context and the appropriate amount, because otherwise it's just not going to read well. It's gonna suck.
Don't compliment your rival.
She's gonna compliment everything she does. She's insane.
Just getting started.
When it's done poorly, it just comes off at really cheesy. Yep. Or very juvenile, or it's impossible to take seriously.
Warning, units with high ether activity detected ahead.
Oh, I love unsafe horny. I specialize in unsafe horny.
Is not suggested.
But for games like this, I think that, again, little bits and pieces, little spicy things.
High-risk ethereal sludge. Commencing annihilation.
It rushed off just like that.
I think it's all about tone. You need the right context for these things. Like, if you have a tone that allows for not safe horny, go for it. But otherwise, I don't think it's always necessary. Nika classifies as not safe horny.
Detour route cancelled.
The characters are attractive, really attractive. I don't think it reaches between distinct horny levels. Yeah, I mean, MiHoYo plays it very safe.
The area ahead contains many unfinished buildings. The path forward is blocked. Strategy modification.
Aren't the only 17 plus gacha games Blue Archive and Limbus Company? I don't know if Blue Archive is 17 plus. I feel like a lot more gachas fall into that category. Like Azure Lane probably falls into that category now with the newest Live 2Ds. Same with Nike. I feel like for the most part, the phone gachas tend to be rated more mature because they actually exploit the unsafe horny a little bit more. Is that why Stellar Blade has such mood whiplash, serious story, horny design? Yeah, I talked about it a little bit when I played the game. Like, I'm so glad that the outfits were optional, because you could not make me take the story seriously if I was dressed around as, like, stripperific outfit number 50 while looting a corpse.
Scanning for a suitable detour.
I'm gonna say it. I'm tired of all these terms. Just say if it's horny or not. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I like the terms because it allows me to explain things like this a little bit better. But if you want to classify it, MiHoYo is not horny. MiHoYo is just attractive. MiHoYo works on pretty.
Can everybody hear me? I've decided to give you a special demonstration of the long.
It works off suggestive, not sexual. Does that make sense? Blue Archive is 17 plus. Oh shit, really? Huh, interesting.
The personalized
Azure Lane is 12 plus. How?
Is more precise than your version,
How the
Grace.
fuck is Azure Lane 12 plus? Have you guys
effortlessly.
seen the new live 2Ds? They're so in your face, it's not even funny. Blue Archive has lost a lot for me because I saw the new ones and I was like, what are you doing?
Destroy hostile units ahead. Oh,
I don't know why. It's really weird, right? Like, I've played Blue Archive and the story's pretty wholesome and like, sure, some of the units have some slightly more out there designs, but not all of them. The cowgirl with massive tits is Azure Lane.
It's still.
What did Blue Archive do? It might be in their writing,
so you could tell.
or some of the
Right?
units specifically.
Now, correct. It can identify the best target to strike.
Because they're high schoolers. That would make it less 17 plus. Also, no high schoolers act like the girls in Blue Archive. You will never, ever catch me saying that these are high schoolers. These are basically college chicks. No fucking high school student is making engineer-leveled shit on a regular basis or running like a fucking secret spy company where they go shoot people. High schoolers only care about looking cool. Like, the student council for the... What was the name of the school? The science school. Who cares? They built a city! Thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, that's not shit high schoolers can do. Literally, Millennium is a whole-ass tech college. Yeah, like, I don't know why they say high school in Japan. It's Japan. It's just Japan. Ow! Anime high school age is like IRL college age. I know, it's so silly. Like, I'm sorry, did you ever meet a 15-year-old that was more motivated to do anything other than doom scrolling or like going on YouTube after school? Cause mama, I met very few people like that. Like, getting a teenager to fucking open up a book and study for an hour is like pulling teeth. You're telling me these bitches built a city? Absolutely not. Anime logic student councils control everything. They're anime high schoolers, so college kids. I feel called out here. No, like, I'm saying this because I was the same. Like, I did study and shit out of anxiety, mostly. For me, like, if I did not feel like doing something, I used to nap for like 3 hours a day on Fridays because my brain could just literally not be bothered. Why do all the JoJo characters look like they're 30? I don't know. I just watch TV. Yeah, I'd watch YouTube. I'd watch Sailor Moon or Doodle on my tablet after I did my homework or go to bed. You don't have that much energy to do anything that you don't think is fun when you're a teenager. Like, logistically, how do they build it? And they build it in secret. It's like one of my favorite characters in Blue Archive, though. I don't know if she's a unit, but she's genuinely fucking like, this is a fucking 30-year-old woman. What do you mean in secret? Just what you heard. How the fuck do you build a damn city in secret? Just what you heard. Look, don't question Blue Archive, okay? Rio is a fucking adult. Yeah, I'm sorry. Rio's an adult. Have you guys seen her design? First of all, fat tits. Second of all, she dresses like a businesswoman. That's not a high schooler. Also, all of these girls are like soldiers. They're all encouraged to shoot, have weapons, weapon maintenance, practice, all whatever. Especially Millennium has a few units that are like, dude, how are you like, you're not 17, I refuse. So yeah, Blue Archive is weird. There's literally a moment in Blue Archive story where our character goes into like a lengthy explanation about the geopolitical situation and extrajudiciary powers. You can change the world school with government and there will be no major changes to the story. Blue Archive. I adore Blue Archive. I have the first art book back home, but these are not high schoolers. They did that shit for marketing, I swear to God. One of the things I really dislike about it, so you guys know that like it's not just fucking Nika that gets under my skin, is the fact that they harp on about the high schooler shit constantly. They're like, oh, the adults have to do these things. Oh no, leave it to the adults. Like, oh, the adults have all the power. Mama, there is one adult, and it's the MC, and that is so weird to me. That is so fucking weird to me. I don't know why they did that. They have some very odd language choices that makes it kind of weird. But yeah, like if I had it my way, I would just rewrite Blue Archive as like college students and that's it. Its one saving grace, though, is that it's not as horny as other gachas. In terms of writing, it's very wholesome. The MC has no powers. What do you mean, leave it to me? He has a credit card. The more I hear you explain a lot of tropes that don't make sense in media, the more I think that I really don't pay attention or don't really think about the media I consume. It's actually a thing. Media illiteracy is a thing. Just bump him up 1 year older. Boom, now it's safe. Yeah. Also, like, they never explain what happens after high school in Blue Archive. The entire city's just high schools, which proves to a theory to me that, like, they're just stuck in high school forever. It throws me off as someone who only got into it more recently. The stories are great, but the relationship and stuff gives me whiplash a bit. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. That's, like, my one big issue with Blue Archive, is the fact that they harp on the high schooler thing so fucking much. Because I've worked with Blue Archive before. I've drawn Blue Archive before. I avoid using the word sensei at all costs. I also avoid the fucking school uniforms at all costs, because hello?
How about it, Grace? Willing to admit defeat?
No! Hanako exists. Hanako is a horny.
I'm willing to admit this kid is indeed a superior mech. With strong firepower,
I zone out when stuff gets too weird. I pay attention because it makes me
controls.
raise my eyebrows.
A weapon well suited for mass production. When I first encountered it a few days back, it didn't have the personality OS installed. I never expected our patent to be reverse engineered to
I like
such an
Sensei's
extent
design in the anime, though.
such
He looks like a
little
twink.
time.
He looks like he gets pegged on a regular basis.
I finally got to see the day that Grace admits defeat. Ho-ho!
Honestly, for me, anime would lose 90% of its weirdness if they made everything in college. Except for the the fucking incest jokes. Get rid of that shit. Japan thinks it's funny, but over here in the West, it gets to a point where it's like, dude, what is that? That's gross, no.
Not just yet. I have a question.
I'm watching like 2 animes right now that have like hinted fucking cis-con shit, and I'm like, why are you like this?
Ask away.
It's not a question for you.
She's pointing out the flaws.
For the kid.
What?
Grace approaches Witch Hunter Alpha, now in defense mode, and when its targeting system illuminates her, she says,
Witch Hunter Alpha. How high should the driver's seat be set?
is it the Russian one? Yes, very much so. That one is like, no. And it's a very cute anime if you fucking cut that shit out.
Your question does not make any sense.
What if you were to suggest a seat height? What would it be?
I love her.
Nothing over 140.
Seat height? What kind of question
Grace
is
is
that?
asking the actual questions.
Betty,
Hold on.
Shut down Witch Hunter Alpha right now, or uninstall the Personality OS.
It's gonna get corrupted.
Out of the hollow ASAP.
What nonsense.
I have no idea how you've gotten your hands on it, but I'm certain your Personality OS is plagiarized from the data frame I've deployed in our prototype.
Hey, no
She
need
stole
for such
your
ugly
fucking code.
accusations. Resorting to this all because you can't admit failure? Just because you
They try to
asked
explain
a
it later, but
useless
still, it's
question,
gross.
You're now accusing me of plagiarism?
140 centimeters. That was Coletta's height back then.
Oh, got him!
Huh?
The former president of Belobog Industries, Coletta's father, and my mentor, Horse. When he finalized his prototype, he
How did you get
calibrated
the
a
copy?
specific seat height so that his daughter could pilot it from the get-go. That height was directly embedded into the logic core.
Oh, get him, Grace! Lawyered!
On the way here, I realized Witch Hunter Alpha's thinking patterns were similar to those of our kids.
So she showed up
I
at the
was
construction site to
suspicious
steal
that we
it.
used the same data framework. The answer to this question has finally convinced me. Only our prototype, a Belobog Industries mech, could know this by default. Because my sweepy gets mad if the seat is set too high.
Coletta!
How did... You... and
Cue
your
Phoenix
venomous
Wright music.
slayer.
Cornered!
That's just a coincidence.
Is
You
it?
know deep in your heart it's not. Listen to me, buddy. The logic core data from the prototype hasn't had comprehensive troubleshooting yet. There's still lots of corrupted data that needs stripping away. Using a copied framework means it's also contaminated with corrupted data. And we've already been inside the hollow for over 2 hours. This
Oh,
kid is
no.
at risk of losing control at any second.
Why would... No way. You're lying. I won't be tricked.
Well, you fucking stole shit.
Still not
Grace,
getting-
let's leave. Let's let her die.
Fine. Here's another task for Witch Hunter Alpha then. Translate this. Red, green, red, red, green.
Oh.
Red, green... Now what are you up to?
Box, bucket. Box, box, bucket.
Oh, shit. Got him.
Huh? How are you speaking in unison?
Because this is the cognitive command code I installed.
Yep, she
when I
showed up to the
debugged my
construction
code.
site to steal your
Wake
code.
up,
Oh,
Betty.
wow, what
Turn
a
off Witch
bitch.
Hunter Alpha right now.
She stole the data while we were troubleshooting. And Wise just goes, actually, that's not a bucket.
So Betty stole the data while we were
Roast
troubleshooting.
her! Drag her! Slay her! Hit her with that true teeth hunty gag! That's Belle in the background, by the way.
Hostile behavior detected. Initiating self-defense mode.
I know you're just bluffing. Go, Witch Hunter Alpha. Get rid of
Rip
this
out her
trickster
weave!
witch. Oh, huh?
Betty, watch out!
Hostile targets locked. Commencing pursuit.
This is just being a petty bitch. She was straight up doing illegal shit. She was stealing and thieving.
Proxy, let's go after it!
She's fine.
What's going on? Witch Hunter Alpha, stop!
Well, you stole the data, you idiot.
It's lost control. After it!
Thanks so much for the follow. Imagine if she just killed her like that. I fucking hate it. Whoa. So about my cargo this week. Neat idea. Well, I literally just posted it today, making the shell a kind of heat battery. Yeah. It would have been funny. It would have. Grace would have not felt bad at all.
It's just a simple mistake, a little hiccup.
Uh-huh.
That child is your heart and soul, right? Hurry up!
I can't believe Grace was praising her own work. Denial is so bad with this lady. I know.
It's that guided miss.
Has it stopped? I've updated the target for the guidance module. You're just a machine. You dare defy me? This is your... What? It dodged it?
Well, yeah, idiot. You put an AI in it. Have you won yet? No, not yet.
Witch Hunter Alpha, enough now. Do as I say. Stop.
It's corrupted. Oh! Bad mother versus good mother. Hey, baby!
Yeah.
Grace has a decent amount of range.
Hi. Yeah. 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 Stand still.
Poor copy pasta child. I know.
Here we go. Spacing out.
That's a nail gun. Do they normally have that kind of range? You'd be surprised how fast a nail can go if you yeet it fast enough. I'm surprised how characters don't fight with nail guns in media. Grace makes it look so good. I know, right? It's not a gun, it's a nail gun.
This one is so cute. I'll just explode.
She probably modded that nail gun. I don't know why, but that's so funny.
No. Why won't you?
Don't lose your
It's a
head.
nail gun
Just
in a
get
world with
after it.
monsters inside pocket dimensions. Why would it not be like that? There's a reason people use nails as makeshift
Warning.
bullets. I mean, if it works, it
Increase in
works.
Engine output detected.
I haven't really been using the standard banner. I got Nekomiya's weapon the last time I used it.
Very well then. You forced my hand.
She
Now,
nailed it.
set
Oh!
the explosives along its current trajectory. Go down!
It's still moving.
Why?
Because it's corrupted, you idiot. Because you don't know what you fucking did. You just stole the data. If you knew what you were doing, you idiot, you would know how to stop it. Because you're shit, Betty. That's why I love it. Now that we know that she's stealing work, the chat has become ruthless. Drag her, chat.
The target's hull has been damaged. Ether activity is steadily increasing.
That's no good. We're not doing enough damage to stop it.
We have to blow it up.
Oh gosh, how could this happen?
Oh,
Betty,
gee, I wonder.
What now? Any contingency strategy?
You're asking me?
Yeah, dude, you stole the
Of course
code.
I'm asking you. You're that child's mechanic. You know it inside and out. Think about how to solve this problem.
The logic core is already corrupted. I can't command it.
Betty, you're stupid.
Pull yourself together. Now's not the time.
She's
to be
gonna slap
pessimistic.
that woman.
Oh no, those mech attacks keep getting stronger.
The hubris.
Are
Belle.
there any software vulnerabilities we can exploit? Any hardware damage? Contingency protocols? Module defects? Think! Quick!
Run.
Listen,
What's
I
that?
wouldn't know what to do if Grace's Baba Doobas were right in my face. They're contained.
Run.
Outside of that
Just
sports bra,
run.
mama, there's
I admit
Drew.
it. I plagiarized your data framework.
Slap
I
her
just
tits. I don't think
built
that's
a
gonna fix
simulation
it.
layer over the top of the
But
base
like, you know
structure.
what? Good call, good try, decent
I don't know how
effort.
to deal with this situation. Let's run. Our weapons aren't enough to deal with it, and it will only get more dangerous as it corrupts.
So, what about your mission then? What about the 3 gates reps?
I'll explain things to them and let this crazy piece of metal fend for itself.
Oh,
still
you're
call
gonna
up the
abandon
HIE
the
to come take care
child.
of
Grace
it.
is gonna fucking nail gun you in the forehead.
What kind of joke is that?
Oh! Mother.
Ah!
I've never heard her get mad before.
I didn't expect that. That's the first time I've ever heard Grace roar.
Yeah, mommy.
Why can't we run away? Anyone with common sense would do the same. We're facing an experimental weapon that's out of control, and our only control tool
Interesting.
is broken.
The NPC's eyes, I've noticed, they tend to be a little bit closer together than the playable units. I wonder if it's because if you space the eyes far enough apart, they look cuter.
I know what you're thinking. You just won't give up on that mech. You want to save
She's
it
legit
like
mad.
it's
It's
a
kind of hot.
person,
I love
but
it.
this obsession with machinery is fanaticism. Why?
Betty's
are you
motivated
making
by
me
petty
stay with you?
revenge and a booba inferiority complex. True.
Enough with all your nonsense. Leaving problems behind for someone else to handle. You're just shirking your obligations. You're that child's mechanic. It's your responsibility to
She has
deal with
mom
it.
anger. Booba, booba,
Run
booba.
away? Have you thought about how many other people would be risking their lives because you
She's so
neglected
sexy.
your duty?
I don't know what to do.
Hand over the control panel.
Give it to me, mom says.
What do you
Take back control.
take back control
Oh!
of the logic core while it's being corrupted by ether? How?
You said that you only built an emulated control layer, right? If the central control system and mech command are carried through the emulated control layer.
You're grounded, she
instead of
says. I
direct
love her.
authorization from the logic core, then there's still a chance.
But that'll be almost impossible unless some magic happens.
Look, Grace has
Frosty
magic
Cold
hands.
Iron Witch.
Oh, she remembers.
Huh?
Isn't that the name you've been mocking me with?
Yeah, or
If you
trying
need some
to.
Magic. Don't you need a witch on your side?
Oh! God, yes she is. Yes she is. The magic is in the bags. All she needs to do is put that zipper down. Boom. The boob is where
Spacing
she stores
out?
the code.
Hey.
She's awful, but in a good way. The magic bag! He's stored in the ball, magic is stored in the boobs. Exactly. Logic, chat. Give me the remote, you lost TV privileges. Grounded!
Have a couple more. Stand still.
I do like that Grace is finally thinking of other people getting hurt of this thing.
Spacing out?
Well, yeah, like, here's the thing with Grace, right? She might only really have eyes for her machinery, but when ass meets grass, she knows what to do. That's why she's the head mechanic at Belobog. She's just weirdly focused on her machinery, that's all. I can't wait to see the animation we get from this. So, like, I was looking around at some animations for Zenless the other day because I was curious. They squash and stretch their 3D models for animation. That is actually incredibly rare, and it's why the animation is so bouncy. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what kind of skeleton or morphing they do with the mesh for the 3D models to actually be able to use that animation principle, but it works incredibly well in their favor, and I'm happy to see someone actually using those animation principles for an actual 3D model.
I'll just explode!
Is why other things are so bouncy too. Yeah. Like if you watch, for example, any of the trailers, you could probably check and see that they squash and stretch. Like if you watch the scene with Nekomiya where she like was like grooming herself right before we met Victoria Housekeeping, there's a few still frames where you can see that they've actually squashed and stretched animation. It's literally made us smile. It looks great. Oh, animation time, hold on.
Its main control system's damaged. Now's the time.
The tits!
Give me
The
control
jiggle!
panel. What? Here. Cut
Magic
autonomous
iPad!
order percentage. Switch permissions to G44. Ceasefire control radar module. Change power distribution to manual. Restart energy pump.
Go mom, go mom!
Too slow.
The tits, they move!
It's logical.
I love the
control.
fucking jiggle jaggle of those
Is the
in these
soft reboot button
animations.
in the middle of its frame?
Go Grace, go, go, go!
Wait, you want to try a manual reboot?
Mommy, go!
Are you out of your
Oh,
mind?
no, yeah. I can dodge a bullet! Oh!
Disable weapons. It's done.
And Grace!
Huh?
Oh, I love that. That looks beautiful. Grace, how the fuck are you moving like that? You're a nerd mechanic. She's gonna wheeze so bad when she's done. Hit it, girl! It's so cool, but so stupid!
Right here.
Oh! Oh, shit. Wise! And that's how Grace died.
Oh dear.
He's fine. Wait, she didn't even move! Betty didn't even move! She did nothing to help her. Wow, I hope you go to jail.
What?
How did you do that? How did you do that? Oh, we took off the shoe. Feet! Feet! Victory for the foot fuckers! Victory for the foot fuckers, beach! I put myself in this category. That's where her final mindscape has feet. The grippers. Victory for the foot fuckers, chat. She's not wearing socks. Grace, ill. I haven't drawn a feet focused piece or anything that has feet in it for a hot minute. I probably should though. That hurt my eardrums. So that you'll live. That the bra stayed on. Yes, because she was gonna take off her bra to be released from the robot that was grabbing her leg. If you haven't noticed, Grace does not wear socks under her shoes. She walks around on a construction site all day in boots with no socks. Grace, that's gross. I love it. After a short while, Puffset forces were together with the weapon efforts from Defense Force and dispose of the Witch Hunter Alpha. Good. Fuck that noise.
Yikes. I never expected those PubSec agents to come so fast. I didn't get a chance to appreciate that kid's insulation coat as much as I would have liked.
And we're lucky Grace wears clothes at all, period.
What a texture. Despite all the battle damage.
Grace, you're amazing, honey.
Incredible, Grace. Truly amazing.
Turns out, Grace isn't really a freak.
She is a freak!
She only acts like one because she's a consummate professional.
No, she a freak. She doesn't wear socks.
Hey, that was rude. Do you think it's easy being a corporate technician like me? Especially considering how young I am. As an apology, I'll let you give me this cute little thing to pet. I mean,
you're not gonna pet Eos for 5 days. We need him. Go on, Eos.
I'm afraid I have to refuse. We can't give you Eos.
You can pet him though. Oh! Everyone calms down. The Three Gates corpse rep passes by with a crestfallen looking young girl.
Betty.
I would have slapped it. How are you being nice to this woman? She let you die.
If you want to laugh at me, be my guest. I've got nothing to say.
You're a fucking I do! Vicious mockery! You're a plagiarizing piece of shit! You almost let those magnificent tits die because you're an idiot! Fucking stupid piece of shit that only knows how to fucking steal. Are you joking? You should leave. You need to go directly to jail for plagiarizing and for almost getting those beautiful bags killed. Fuck you. Alright, I'm done. Baked,
Great
cooked,
job constructing that
deleted.
emulated control layer.
Huh?
The voice print conversion command was so good I almost got fooled. Even though the incomplete data framework caused lots of operational errors and low efficiency, there's still lots of room for improvement.
The plagiarism part was your artistic class speaking, right? Yes.
If you're interested in Personality OS research,
What she did is the equivalent of
give you some
tracing over
sample
someone
data from
else's
our
picture
prototype.
and posting it as your own, with like 2 little changes so it's not the same character. That's what she did.
Of course, you'll have to wait until your suspension is over and you've regained
Okay,
your
she
mechanics
lost her license. Good. Fuck her.
I lost. Completely, thoroughly. Good luck with your technical collaboration, Grace.
Oh, I hate that. That's exactly what this bitch did. At worst, without permission.
You're still willing to give her sample data.
You're really nice,
Have
Grace.
you heard of horsepower as a unit of measurement? It indicates how many horses would be required.
I feel
for an
like that
equivalent
unit of
output
measurement
force.
might be a bit outdated.
Industrial machinery usually has a horsepower of several hundred or several thousand. Don't you think this is a real boon for horses? Because these machines end up saving hundreds of them from the pain of
God,
manual
Grace,
labor.
Grace. We, like, I get it. Like, she does this thing that, like, people with ADHD sometimes do, that they talk about something that they've already had the conversation with the person in their head. I do this all the time. They've already had the conversation with the person in their head, so they're just spouting off the last bit of the conversation for them. He's gonna be so confused.
People are just the same. An industrial machine can save dozens of engineer teams from hollow-related danger, and a tactical mech can save several combat squads from having to face ethereals. And me? Actually, I can't say that I simply love machinery. All I'm infatuated with is the prospect of saving humans from getting ruined inside the hollows, and sparing their families all the suffering and grief. I may have destroyed many times the machines that my peers, indirectly or otherwise, have. So
Oh,
that's
sweetie.
really why I'm a witch, you know? Even if it makes me cry out in sorrow.
Oh,
I
Grace.
still have to send these kids out there to face fatal threats. But if there were more witches like me in New Eridu's future, just a few more people willing to care for
She
these
just wants to fuck
machines and
robot.
shed tears for their
Aye.
sacrifices. Well, maybe these kids would be more willing to forgive us for what we expect.
That really
of
is a
them.
lot of cope for I want to fuck a robot, Grace. Robot fucker. I love her, but dear God, Grace. The commission is over without a glitch. Great work, Wise. You too. We've seen a very cool side of Grace this time. Turns out Frosty Cold Iron Witch isn't a degrading nickname. It's an honorable title. Also, no one was injured in the end. Nothing beats that. Wise, what's your take on this matter? Should tools just be jewels? Is there any point in attaching others' feelings to them? If we're nice to them, that'll make it easier for us to dump them later. Does that make us kind or heartless? I agree with Grace. Really? I kinda had a hunch you would think that way. Anyway, this commission has finally come to an end smoothly. Let's take a break and get back to our routine. Your routine of eating snacks and doing nothing and chatting shit with Fairy. Complete! Love the Heidi reference for Coletta's story.
Emmy, the new transfer.
Oh, this one's actually getting comic shit!
Right?
Please add more comic book scenes to these. We need that.
Hey, she looks pretty cool, don't you think?
Hopefully they explain how we lost the eye.
Cool. I don't see it. Look,
That's so cute.
she's helping Molly clean the blackboard.
He's tiny.
She's so nice and so tall. She's even taller than my neighbor, and my neighbor's already 11.
Oh, this is baby Coletta. She's so cute. Smug. Smug aura.
Tall. I'm tall.
This is baby.
So why is she in elementary school? You know what I think? I think she didn't go on to middle school 'cause
Oh, she's older.
she's an idiot.
Oh.
You damn brats!
Okay, so she's actually older than most of the kids in elementary school.
Good morning, my dear human children. It's snack time. We've got pineapple buns today.
Ooh, melon pan.
Thank you, Miss Grace. Who the hell is that?
Oh my God, I love her.
Right. There's something else.
Oh,
I need
she's
to tell
undercover.
you.
She's undercover. Oh no. How come no one else got shit like this?
We are having a field trip soon.
Grace.
We're going to Lumina Square, kids.
Oh, she looks even
Getting
better
to
in the
choir.
suit. Grace, wait, Grace, you're talking to human children and not machines. How is that possible? Is she picturing them with printer heads or something?
So, are you all excited?
I love her so much, Grace. Unless my eyes deceive me, it's a tape of Coletta and Grace dressed up as a teacher and pupil? Is this some kind of prank show? Hold up, that means that we're probably a part of it. Where are the cameras? At that moment, there's a sudden knock at the door. Belle, you get it. She's calling them directly human children. Oh my God. This woman, I swear to God. Hi, sweetie. That school uniform looked good on you. So this is your first reaction? You're pretty good at chatting. Nat. Judging by how you're acting, I'm guessing you saw the video? Anyway, it's all Anton's fault. He thinks seeing makes everything click and sent it without my permission. But if it helps you to understand the mission a little better, that's a good thing. I'll get straight to it. I want to hire you so you can help me investigate the companion hollow inside that school.
and Grace infiltrated the school to investigate.
Thanks so much for the follow.
I thought this was some
I
sort of
didn't
prank
realize
show.
they were undercover. I know.
I never understood the point of those shows. Of course it's for official business. Okay, starting from the top. Hey!
That's Belle. Belle looked bored immediately.
I'll make it short. Belobog took a job
Jangle the
to
keys
renovate
for the
that
Zoomer
elementary
child.
school, the one you saw in the video. When construction was finished, I went to check the site and found that there was a new companion hollow nearby. The hollow is located in the abandoned parking lot just outside the construction area. It appeared recently, and if it's not contained, it might expand to the school. We've been talking with the school's principal. I told him it's best to report the hollow to the city administration so they could deal with it.
Can they not?
And you're coming to us because the city can't deal with it, aren't you?
My Miss Grace, are you human children? Well, then F for you. F for you, and also F for you.
They should be able to deal with it. But that's what's weird. The principal didn't report the hollow and didn't apply for hollow compensation either. He paid the rest of our fee the very next day. I've never seen a single client who doesn't drag their feet when it comes to payments.
Oh, so it's weird. Are they feeding children to it?
It's almost like he wants Belobog off his tail.
Well, if we're going by normal industry practices, we'd have no reason to dig into this. After construction has been fully completed and inspections have been passed, Belobog holds no responsibility for any future impact caused by
Ben put that in the contract.
Even if the hollow really did end up affecting the school, this clause can protect Belobog from all consequences.
Yeah, that was
and
the bear.
responsibilities.
That was the bear.
However, if that really ends up happening, the students and the teachers of that school may find themselves in danger.
I see now. You aren't the type to stand by and let this happen.
I love that they were undercover. Thanks so much for the follow. At the school!
For certain reasons, Grace and I had to infiltrate the school in disguise to get access to the only entrance to the hollow.
I love it!
Anton helped us find some connections, and I left the daily operations to Ben. My responsibilities I've just been handling at night. Anyway, we finally found the opportunity.
I love it! I love that that's
During
like, I
the
thought
field
it was a
trip, we went
flashback
there
for a
in
second
few
there,
days.
but then it was like,
All
hi,
the
it's
students and
Grace!
teachers will leave the school and head to the square. Even if the hollow gets out of control, we can make sure as few people as possible are at risk. So, that's the situation. Belle, Wise, I assume you're gonna take the commission?
Yeah, baby! Once she's done, Coletta turns and leaves the video store. Yeah, Coletta's hair actually not being a mess is actually something cute. It seems like Coletta's made up her mind, but are you worried about her? Of course I'm worried. Having to juggle company affairs while doing all this charity out of the goodness of her heart, and she's obsessed with doing it to perfection. It sure ain't easy being Coletta. Ah, it's late. Rest up. She said she'd contact us once it's time to move. You remember the commission from last time? Elementary school's hollow. You're good. Today's plan is to head to Lumina Square, get the key, and then enter the hollow. I'll explain the details when you get there. We'll wait for you at Lumina Square. Thanks so much for the follow. Coletta is a 140 centimeter tall goblin. She's so short. Yeah, that protection clause exists because of Ben. Thank you.
Wise, you're here. How's Eos doing?
No,
Is your
Grace!
sister taking good care of that little cutie?
You know what? I feel like if you let, because like I feel like she would let Wise fondle the butt or the boobs if she could hug Eos while you did it.
Out of the eyes. How about Eos give it a go?
Hey, aren't you a teacher right now? Did you leave your character along with that dress at home?
The dress.
My, I almost forgot. So, little Coletta, how about you call me?
She's getting a real kick out of it. Grace.
Character.
Meh.
Miss Grace, there's 3 students hiding because they had a fight. If we
Thanks so much for the follow. You can't do the little kid voice for shit, Coletta.
Well, that just won't do. Unfortunately, Ms. Grace still has some stuff to take care of, all right? So can Coletta go and find them with this this young man? If you manage to find them, then
No,
As a
no
reward,
hammers for
Miss
children,
Grace
no.
will give you the hammer she forged at a university internship.
No.
What? Shouldn't you give out a star sticker?
Yeah, like
or
a sticker or snacks or something. Grace! I want the hammer.
Miss Grace, can I have the hammer?
Wise!
So long as you find those 3 kids and convince them to come back to join the choir, you can have whatever you want.
Deal. One
only
spank.
entrance to the
I may
hollow
spank
is in
it
the
once.
abandoned parking lot near the school. We've already confirmed that the keys to the parking lot are with the principal. Usually,
Wise.
you wouldn't get a chance to get near him. But today, the principal will come to see the choir. While his attention is on the performance, we can figure out a way to steal
A
his
handful
keys.
of booba.
So the only way to obtain the keys is to ensure the choir goes ahead with no issues. That's why we need to deal with those 3 little ones who had an argument. Can I leave this to you?
Is Coletta supposed to be wearing the school uniform or what? They are not going to make her
suppose
that
we have
costume. Grace would
wait for the
actually
good
give
news
these kids
then.
nail guns. She would!
Little Coletta. Ms. Grace is appointing you as the leader of your little team.
Who the hell wants to be the leader of a team with just one member?
I love her. Emmy, Leisha, and Dan. The 3 of them were causing trouble and wouldn't sing in the choir. They're normally joined at the hip, but they're fighting today. Children are nothing but trouble. This woman, I swear. Human children are trouble, but the robot kids are perfect. I have stacks of paperwork on my desk about company projections. But now I have to hang around and deal with people's pineapple buns. This really isn't a good fit for me. You mean, why am I wearing a school uniform? You're not. And masquerading as an exchange student. Because I'm tiny. I don't want to be doing it. Who would? The original plan was for Ben and Grace to dress up as teachers. If you had to guess who had the most patience out of all of us, you'd probably think Ben, right? Unfortunately, as soon as Ben walked into the classroom, the poor kids were in tears before he opened his mouth. I love that. I love that! I got something with Grace at the last minute. Ben was in tears, apologizing. Oh, Dad. Of course it wasn't his fault. Those kids are at the age where they judge books by their covers. Am I complaining too much? Sorry, forget I said anything. Our top priority right now is finding those 3 students. Come with me, let's see what the class gossip knows. I love that! These are much smaller children. It's Coletta, the mystery exchange student. I'm dying to bump into her while she's running around with a piece of toast in her mouth. Okay. Trying to make trouble? Sorry, I had a granola bar for breakfast. Oh, so you're big and tall because you eat granola bars? I'll start eating them tomorrow then. Enough already about granola. I heard Emmy, Alicia, and Dan were squabbling about something. What have you heard? I may only have cornflakes for breakfast, but I still know what happened around here. Seems like Dan and Alicia are mad at Emmy. I just bumped into Dan and Alicia, and they both said they were gonna hide somewhere and not meet up with Emmy. Hide? What do they plan on hiding? Not sure, but I think they said it's the grown-ups' favorite spot. I'm afraid only grown-ups know where their favorite place is. If you put Grace in Coletta's outfit, that little sports bra would explode. Proxy, what can you say? A place nearby over which you could call a grown-up's favorite spot is over here, right? Oh, it's gonna be Cough Cafe, probably. That's what I was thinking too. Wouldn't be wrong saying coffee's a fuel for grown-up. Look at that fat cat in the background! I want it. Oh my god, it's Está Redondo Rotund! I want it! Chat! Oh my god, it's so cute. I'm gonna cry, it's so cute. Guess you've never seen Grace before she's had her morning coffee. She would have noticed if you packed her up and sold her off to the highest bid. Coletta, have you tried to sell Grace? Coletta! Besides those 2 places, there doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby that counts as a grown-up's favorite spot. Have you tried to pack up and sell Grace when she was too eepy for coffee? Coletta. Let's go look at Cough Cafe and Old Dewey's massage. I'll buy Grace how much? Hiya, Wave. Good. Alicia and Dan? Aren't they supposed to be here at the coffee shop? I saw them walking past here. I think they were going... Where? Where'd they go? Hang on, why should I tell you, Coletta? Dan and I are both Starlight Knights enthusiasts. Giving up a fellow enthusiast's whereabout would be like a sidekick backstabbing their own lead knight. Even if the sidekick in the movies is always so cool, yet returns to the lead side in the end, but then expectedly. Actually, I'm a bit of an enthusiast too. Hey, those visual effects movies are for kids. I ain't seen a single one of them. Coletta! Huh? Seems Coletta's having quite the life. Does she really watch visual effects movies? What type of fucking fetus talks like this? If you really are an enthusiast, It wouldn't be impossible to tell you where Dan and Leisha went. Let's see it then. Prove your purity and tell me. What's the pivotal line from last year's release? Feel the ultimate starlight, right? No, you didn't pass the purity test. Wonderful, touching miraculous, but I'm also worried about your small circle being invaded by normies. You know what I mean? What child talks like this? No idea what you mean. But shouldn't you be able to tell me where Dan and Leisha went, right? Those two went to the parking lot, by the way. Besides the port and the abandoned factory, the parking lot was the third most iconic shooting location for Starlight Night. Cool, huh? A parking lot. Why someone would think a parking lot would be a grown-up's favorite spot, but it does look like they went to the parking lot. Let's take a look. Thanks so much for the follow. She's a nerd. No child that's like 6 or 7 years old like that, like no child that looks at that age talks like that. They can barely speak at that age. Furry waifus. She probably watches YouTube video essays in her spare time. Dear God. Are those skunk girls? I think they're like cats. YouTube Kids, the horror. Hi, Team Dren. Deep Dark Ocean, I ain't afraid of you, even though I'm just a teeny fish. That's true. Yachi's my partner, don't you know? He takes me to the water park. Let's go. Leisha, quit singing, will ya? Emmy's ditched us as friends. What's the point of singing? Deep Dark Ocean, I ain't afraid of you, even though I'm just a teeny fish. It's true. Yachi's my partner, if don't you know? He takes me to the water park. Let's go. Sobs. Leisha. But I really do like this song. Dan, do you remember this? We finished writing the words, and Emmy was complaining that the song sounded so dumb while writing the music. This is our song. The three of us created it together. I remember her giggling when it was chosen for the class performance. Of course I remember. Us three have always been close, so why did she tell us about something as important as transferring to another school? Emmy said so herself. Her dad certainly wanted to pull her from school. Maybe something's going on. Oh! She still should have told us. Oh, every single one of those children is getting swallowed by that hollow. We wouldn't tell anyone. We went exploring in the hollows before, didn't we? We didn't tell anybody about that. Ah! Coletta, did you hear what they were saying just now? Coletta, great timing. There's something I need your help with. Emmy's transferring away, but she didn't tell Dan or me about it. We're not happy about it, but today the choir was going to sing our song, and we wanted her to be there. Speak for yourself. I'm still mad at her. Don't be angry. Next month, Emmy won't be around anymore. Shouldn't we spend time with her before she leaves, Dan? I can go and give Emmy your message, but where is she right now? Emmy, I think she was out of the hand sanitizer. She went to the convenience store. She's a bit of a clean freak. Normally, Alicia and me would carry a spare one for her, but now there's no way we're doing that. We're never going to look out for her ever again. So you notice the details, like running out of hand sanitizer? Hollow children. Question, what is the minimum amount of time needed to clean your hands using hand sanitizer? 30 seconds. You won't be able to kill all the germs on your hand unless you scrub for at least 30 seconds. Spreading germs to other people is irresponsible. I hate people who are not responsible. So can you two please clean your hands before touching me? Oh my god, she's one of those. Good job. Coletta, what do you need from me? At times like this, I should say... Miss Grace asked me to bring you back in time for class choir. Am I the only one who thinks that choir is stupid? Deep Dark Ocean, I ain't afraid of you, even though I'm just a teeny fish. That's true. I've never seen lyrics that cringe before. It hurts to read. Oh my god, she's awful. What does Yachi is my partner, don't you know mean? How can a marine creature have a sailboat partner? How do we know it's not a fishing vessel? He took me to the water park, let's go. The only place for a fish at a water park is on the barbecue. The only ones who'd write about that are those two idiots, Leisha and Dan. Hey, are they still mad at me? Dan is. Dan is still mad. For kids like you, I mean us. Fucking. A friend transferring to school is like the most hostile out of corporate takeovers. It would be weird not to react badly. Yeah? I don't know anyone who values friendship more than Dan. I suppose it's normal to be mad about me transferring away. But it's my fault for not telling them sooner. I've been thinking about other stuff lately and must have ignored their feelings without realizing. I'll apologize to them when we get back. Want to explain something to you clearly, Coletta? It's me who wants to apologize. I'm apologizing because I care about friends, not because you're pretending to be a grown-up. Later on, I'm going to ask Grace. Was I this ungrateful as a child? Yes, probably. How do you do, fellow kids? She failed that spectacularly. Bye! You're back! I had to be you, Wise, the leader we need to get Coletta to wrap the mission safe and sound. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't we agree that I'm the team leader? Alright. Let's give another task to our leader, Coletta. Go get all the kids together. Just in time, actually. The principal is almost here. You've dealt with him before. Remember to tell everyone to hide, and don't let the principal see you. You don't need to remind me. Just make sure there's no slip-ups when it's time to snag those keys, sis. Did you just call me sis or miss? Oh, shut up. I love her. She's so not having it.
Dan, Lisha, I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Your fault? It's not like you need stupid
That's not
friends
how
like
a
us.
child
Since you're at
sounds.
that rich kid school, you can probably get better friends.
Come on now. If you're afraid of Emmy getting taken away by new friends, you should transfer with her.
It's not that simple. Wait, no! Then we'll be leaving you
That's
all
how
alone.
someone imitating a
I don't
nerd
want
talks.
that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be okay?
It's not okay.
Hey, calm down. Lisha was just joking.
I like that they needed to add the
Even
comic
if
for this one because otherwise we
we'll
wouldn't get the
still be
context because
BFFs.
she's not wearing an elementary school uniform and that is not a costume you should give her.
Even though the boat went to the water park, it was still the fish's best friend, right?
Wait, didn't you say you thought those lyrics were stupid?
She said cringe, actually.
They are. But not as stupid as me. I was so stupid that I didn't tell you about.
What the fuck do they feed kitties in the kids in the city? They give them literally fucking nuclear waste or something.
Hemi, you aren't stupid. You're the coolest kid I know. I love being your friend.
Well, even though the new transfer student Coletta is
Hall O's.
cool, I like Dan and
Yeah, they
Emmy
give
the
them
most.
Hall O's, fucking radioactive
Don't
cereal
look
for
at
the
that
children.
imposter. Ooh, is Emmy jealous?
Hey.
I like that she's trying to make her voice higher pitched so she doesn't sound like a fucking delinquent.
Uh-oh. It looks like she heard you.
Night.
Nope, I didn't hear anything. I wouldn't care even if I did. I have more important things to worry about than my popularity among some little kitten. Oh, fudge. The principal. I'm gonna hide for now,
I love
Proxy.
her because she's trying her best and it's
Why
definitely
aren't
not good
you
enough.
bit?
Thanks so much for the follow.
Thanks to you all, the choir is back to business. Now for the key.
Grace, please don't fuck it up.
Sure is immersed in the singing.
Thanks so much for the
18 months
sub.
for the pink space cat thing. Here's to 18 more.
Hell
You
yeah,
just need to
BB.
carefully
Thank
approach
you.
it. Give me a signal for when I should strike.
Ah, not bad. Oh, wow.
Meow.
Wow. Beautiful singing, yes.
Now, Grace.
Here goes. He bent down to kick some dust off his
Grace
shoes.
goes like that as a
That
teacher.
wasn't
Yeah, she forgot the
necessary.
dress. She's
Not like
literally
he's
in
heading
sports
into a
bra.
lab.
Good, very good. Everyone is in sync.
Go.
Now.
I got it. Oh, wait,
Oh my
no.
god.
Drat, it slipped out of my grasp. Ugh, why didn't Anton let me bring that magnetic arm?
You're not taking the
What's with
magnetic
these
arm to school.
lyrics?
Now.
Okay, now.
All right, got it.
Huh? Miss Grace? Why are
Oh,
you so
did you touch the
close?
butt by mistake, Grace?
You
She
weren't
did.
this outgoing during the interview.
Well...
Mr. Principal,
Oh, Emmy, good job just now.
thank you. You know your clothes are dirty? They're covered in dust.
Grace, come
I
on.
think
Grace
Miss
is the
just
best.
wanted to help you dust them off.
Dust? Oh, this dust,
Yeah, no, he's
I
hiding
got it
something.
on
He's
me.
being
Yes,
sussy.
It's chalk. I
Elton John a little
accidentally
bit,
got chalk
chat.
on me. As a principal, it's normal for there to be chalk on my clothes. It would be stranger if there wasn't any chalk.
He's got them drug.
On
It's
the
sugar
other
dust.
hand, Miss Grace, your outfit is strange. As a teacher and a
Oh, I
model to
love
your
that they
students,
call her out for
what do you
dressing
have
too
to say for
slutty.
yourself?
Oops, sorry. Guess I won't wear it again.
I like how Grace forgot her outfit, but Coletta's still in the uniform,
Although
supposedly.
Your outfit lacks sophistication. As a new teacher, this field trip of yours was quite a success.
Grace,
We
you
must view these things
slut!
in separation. Nothing is just black or white. Most of us
Too
are
many
shades
tatas
of
for the
gray.
children. I think the
Alright,
midriff being
I have
exposed is the
other
issue.
things to do now. Miss Grace, I shall leave the children to you. Please bring them back to school safely.
Chalk Coke. Coletta jumped behind the bush. Of course she did.
Pump with all the meaningless noise he makes. Wise, I've given the key to Coletta. She's headed off to get Anton and Ben for the next part of the plan. You should head back and prepare. She'll be in contact soon.
Take the children back, Grace! Look at her! Let's talk to her just to see if she makes any fucking illusions to these would be better as machines. Kids! Oh, I mean students. Yeah, the issue is the midriff. Because the booba are covered. Grace succeeded. Now we wait for Coletta to contact us. Wise, get some rest. Want some carrot chips? Carrot chips? When I was younger, there used to be this snack in Mexico that I loved. That was like fried banana. Fried banana chips with salt. And they had a little bit of chili powder on them. My mom used to get them at the supermarket for me. They were so good. They were like sweet and spicy. I wonder if I could find something like that here. Probably nothing spicy. Los platanitos, sí, güey. Me encantan los platanitos. I get those at Walmart. We don't have Walmart here. Maybe Carrefour? Not spicy, but we do have that. I'll make this spice myself. Grace is actually doing pretty well, even though she was whining all morning about how she'd never done anything like this before. And she takes my pens every single time she drops by my office. I just can't let this sit. What do you mean? What is she stealing your pens for? Enough chit-chat. I'll sing the coordinates of the hollow shortly. We'll be counting on you, Proxy. I like those, but not spicy. Just I like the spicy ones. But I don't think we have those here in Spain. Sag. There is a store that sells Mexican goods, like, 2 streets over. I'll go check it out and see if I can't get some spices. Reminding me of school and never getting your pencils back. Oh, I would never let people borrow my shit. I treasured that mechanical pencil, bitch.
This can't be the entire hollow. Let's keep going and explore further.
Oh, it's tiny. It has to be plantain, not banana.
Is this a railroad switch? Weird. It looks like a mining one.
Gotta get family in Mexico to start mailing you snacks. Seriously? I just need them to send me like some spice.
In the right direction.
Hey, Mom, I need you to DHL me something. What, Tajin?
Let's give it a gentle hammering.
Coletta!
Well, this wall is tough, but my hammer is harder.
This child, I swear to God. I don't even know with her anymore. The school uniform was so silly.
Follow me, Proxy.
It works! Do we have a confirmed age for Coletta? No, but most, put her between 20 and 22 years old because, she seemed to be around 8 years old before the big hollow disaster happened in Old Eridu. And it's speculated to be like 10 to 20 years since that happened.
No, I've never liked that principal. Obviously, he's super suspicious.
I like Teacher Grace. I thought it was funny.
What principal would just leave a hollow to grow all willy-nilly next to his school?
Yeah, she's a CEO. She's a very young CEO, but a CEO.
It's not just because of that. I'm not great at dealing with adults who are so adult-like.
You're an adult!
I don't get what they're thinking. They barely ever say what they're really thinking. Maybe they'll spill to their friends, but to their family? Yeah, never.
They remind you of your dad.
Is this bringing up memories of your father?
No way! Now's not the time for chit-chat, though. Let's go, Proxy. If you need my hammer, just say the word.
That being said, I wish they would give us a number because the story's not helping confirm if she's an adult or not.
In a certain area.
That must be the real entrance to the hollow.
Lead the way, Proxy. If you need me to smash some walls,
Like,
just say the
talking
word.
like, oh, adults do this and that is nothing that any adult would actually say. That's specifically very, like, teen-coded. Children can't own a company. Yeah, I mean, it's very confusing. But, like, stupider shit has happened in anime. Look at Blue Archive. They won't give numbers. No, MiHoYo tends to not give numbers, and I find that a wise decision.
It's starting to loosen. Let's give it another try. Ooh, this ethereal is still inactive.
She's either 19 or just turned 20. Yeah, 20 to
Just
22, but she seems very young.
This. Done.
Her bio says that she's of age. It also says that it's theorized that ether corruption stained her job. How can she get ether corruption if she has a high ether aptitude? That makes no sense.
Hammered flat.
I can't believe the bio saying she's older because petite women exist, though.
Looks like it could open.
She says adult like that, meaning anyone who's not Belobog level neurodivergent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of her colleagues are just the weirdest people. Ether in general stunts growth. How come Grace has tatas like that?
A group of active ethereals
Ben is the only
blocking
one that
the
has,
way.
like,
You
a
can
brain
either
cell.
eliminate them and proceed.
Yeah, Ben is like the most normal, but well, Ben is the accountant though. It made her brain cells not grow and tatas get bigger. Do y'all really think that these people were hanging out in hollows at all before this game? We still need more theory and lore. We don't know anything about them. Agreed, the animal people need more lore. Even if you're resistant to poison, it can still kill you with a high enough dose. Yeah, but, like, the story hasn't said anything about that. Either way, though, like, I wish they were a little bit more consistent or they gave us a number. I know why they don't do it. It's smart to not do it, but, like, I don't know. Since Zenless art style is so, like, anime, it makes everyone look 10 years younger than they should actually be. Like, the game itself can't seem to decide. It's wildly inconsistent. They won't, and they probably never will. Again, not a bad idea, mind you. But it makes things very confusing. Like, for me, the safest option is MILF her. Seriously. Or not work with her. If you try not worrying about it, I find that very helpful policy. Not when you do what I do for a living. I have to think about these things even a little bit.
Watch out for that pit, Proxy!
Did you jump in?
The ethereals here aren't very big. Seems like the ether
It
concentration
matters to
isn't
me.
too
I could see
high.
why a lot of people wouldn't really care, but it does matter to
The
me.
environment is highly unstable, meaning that it's often disturbed.
She dived in headfirst. Koleida.
There sure were a lot of ether.
You made that
crystal mines
phrase
just
baby
now.
process who's sticking in my head. That's another group of characters that confuse it. Well, Lucy doesn't. Lucy's fine. Piper, Lucy a little bit. Piper's the one that confuses the shit out of me. Drive them and not severely in trouble, right? Not at all. I have a really good grasp of anatomy and I can make any character I want look older, but sometimes when a fucking character acts too childish, I tend to avoid them in general. It would make me personally uncomfortable to work with a character that's actually a child. Most of the time, teens or minor-coded characters in anime do not act like teenagers, which is why I do not mind, and I always age up everybody anyway. But if a character acts too childlike, for example, Clara from Honkai Star Rail, I would not touch that character with a 10-foot pole, because she acts like a kid, a much younger kid. A lot of the times I go based off vibes, and with Coleda, I'm struggling because sometimes she's very competent and very adult-like, and sometimes the game itself treats her like a kid, so I don't know. Even if you can draw a character older than she is in canon, people will still raise a stink about them being not of age. Well, that's why my good anatomy skills come into play. Like, if I do my homework properly and age them up the way they're supposed to be, then it's not an issue. Anybody who says that I'm drawing a kid is gonna look stupid. That's why I've been leaning heavy into the MILF thing, because it makes all those people look like absolute morons. But if the game's context pits her as child, that makes me a little uncomfortable. You think that would stop Dalma? Says, no, it absolutely would not, but it makes them look stupid anyway.
That's right. All this points to one conclusion. Someone has been illegally mining ether resources here. How much you want to bet all this dust in the air is just
It's definitely
like
smart to do it the way you did. Yeah, like, that's why Coletta kind of confuses me,
now.
because the game doesn't seem to be consistent about it. If I had a good read on it, if I could say for sure, oh yeah, this character doesn't act like a child, I would absolutely know that it's okay to work with them, but the fucking school thing is kind of weird. I go off vibes, so the number doesn't bother me. If the vibe of the character is adult, I have no issue working with it. If the vibe of the character is child, I will avoid it like the plague.
Yeah, it seems the principal
Coletta being a
must have
child is
something
played
to do
off
with
as more of
what's
a joke, and I
happening
hate it. Yeah, I feel like they're taking it as a joke, but it doesn't help me kind of nail her down in any way.
Oh, damn it! He's turned this
For
hollow
example,
into a ticking
Nekomiya
time
has
bomb.
the same
And
body
right next to
type
the school,
model,
too.
and she's not a kid. She acts like a fucking actual bandit. They're very much adult. She was pretty easy to nail from the get-go, which is why I had no issue working with her.
This
But Coletta's
hollow
a
is
little harder to
extremely
pin down.
Unstable. It could rapidly expand at
Notice
any
how they
moment.
made the actual children like half the
Roxy,
size?
can I ask you a
Even the
favor?
young playable characters. It's like trying to justify that they aren't kids.
From here on out, please do whatever you can to avoid fighting. It'll just disturb the
Oh,
ether
sweetie.
environment even further. I'm worried something's gonna happen.
I understand. Just leave it to me.
And it's not even because I'm afraid I'm gonna get
counting on
cancer or
you.
anything like that. No, all you have to do is not engage with those people. No, it's because it would make me personally uncomfortable.
Let's continue, but be careful.
But Ellen doesn't act like a high schooler. The reason she's low energy, chat, it's not because, ooh, teenager, it's because she's a shark. She has such a slow metabolism that she's always eepy. Ellen, I have no issue working with her.
I have marked a suspicious location.
Looks like an adult,
for you,
acts like an
Master.
adult,
I am
happens to have a
unable
high school
assess
uniform,
the threat
which I would
level
never
nearby
touch.
Due to the sealed gate, I have located the verification devices needed.
Coletta's a very complete character, but her whole gimmick is that she's short and joked as a kid, so not like any other short characters. Yeah, that's why Coletta specifically gives me issues. Because I don't know if they're joking or not with the kid thing. You can still be in high school at 18. She gives me senior student vibes as well, but again, the number doesn't matter to me. I go based off vibes, because I can age them up as much as I want anyway. See, that's valid. If it makes you uncomfortable to draw them, then just, okay, don't. Or the MILF approach, if you really want to work with them. Yeah, it's not even an, oh my god, I'm afraid of being cancelled. No, fuck that noise. You can draw whatever you want so long as you present the character as over 18 and you have the context for it. I just personally would make me uncomfortable if I was working with a character that in canon was a child and acted like a child. Most anime characters that are minor coded, I don't give a shit. I just make sure that they have the correct anatomy for not being a fucking minor, and that's it. Because they don't act like minors anyway. But what I've seen, it's actual jokes, not what they, not that what they aren't joking. I don't know, I don't get it.
Hey, it's starting to loosen.
Go!
Master, please be careful.
Barry,
The
I'm
sound
fine.
of the wall collapsing has attracted ethereals.
Most anime teens act like they're adults anyway. Yeah! For the sake of entertainment. I think they just use that number for marketing purposes. And I love Coletta's design. I do. I think she looks amazing. A few tweaks and you could make her look like a very, like, a young adult. Like, you could deadass just make her look like she's 20. The game's art style makes her look like she's fucking 10 years old. The art style for the game is another problem. If the art style was a little bit more mature, because you can have more mature art styles for anime, Persona does it. No one in Persona 5 looks like a teenager, I'm sorry. It's part of the problem that the art style is just that young.
Hammered flat.
To be the president of a company, Coletta must be at least 18. Yeah, like, she could be acting CEO, but like, again, it's the jokes that, like, they joke about her being a kid and shit that's, like, confusing me.
It appears
Maybe not 10, but definitely teen. I mean, I'm joking when I say that, but yeah, it makes them look much younger than they actually are. But the perfect example is look at Aloy in Genshin Impact and then look at Aloy in her actual game. In game, she looks 18 because she is 18. She looks like 18, 20. And in Genshin, she looks like she's 10. In fact, let me show you guys real quick how art style can impact something like a character's presented age. Yeah, like if you look at Persona 5's art style specifically, look at An Takamaki. No teenager looks like that. Not without a heavy face of makeup anyway. Aloy is in Genshin? Yeah. Genshin Aloy is very cute, but underutilized. Anne looks like she's in her early 20s. Exactly. They have makeup. They have longer faces, smaller eyes, smaller heads. All right, look at this, chat. So, this is Aloy in her own game. This is Aloy. How old do you guys think that she is? Let's zoom in on the face there. I love this character. Side note, she's beautiful. 19. Yeah, you think 19, 20, right? Now, this is Aloy in Genshin Impact. How old does she look? Mama, how old does she look? Fucking 13 years old, 10 years old, mama. Like, art style is everything, chat. Everything. Look, mama, look at the material. Look at the material. Source material. And Genshin. No mames. Wait, art style is everything. I can guarantee you, I'm gonna draw a Coletta face study one of these days, because I've been doing the face studies for characters. I posted a Nicole one today. I'm working on my character library, and I'm separating it into different series, because my fucking ADHD brain can't stick with one series for more than 2 days. I will get to Coletta soon-ish, and I think I might make Belobog like the first people I work with. And that's why I'm pretty confident in my ability to make a character look older. That's why I'm not worried that I'm gonna get canceled, because like, oh, you're drawing minors. Bitch, where? If I make my art style and my anatomy match the age I want the character to have, I'm Gucci. The art style is the thing that can literally push you forward or hold you back.
No problem.
But I can guarantee you that if I drew Coletta, she would not look that young. Even in a safer work context, mind you. Excuse me while I take notes. This will be good to remember when I can practice drawing it. Yeah. Like, remember art style is king? What was that? Was that character from Horizon? Yes. That's one I do worry about if I can get better at drawing, is trying to make characters looking older. There's a few key things to know if you want to make a character look older. Here's Lily's tips, all right? First thing to remember, proportions. The younger a character is, the bigger their head. All right?
Do you like that?
Younger characters have bigger heads, not because their head is bigger than their body, but because their body hasn't grown into it. If you want to make a character look older, wider shoulders, smaller head is usually good. Elongate the face, only slightly. As well, younger characters have rounder faces. Make the eyes smaller, super important. I tend to work with pretty big eyes myself, but when I'm working with a character that I want to make them look more mature, I usually size the eyes down. Smaller eyes, fuller lips, thinner brows, or... yeah, thinner brows usually make characters look younger. The fuller the brows, the younger a character will look. These, and just like, thin out the faces a little bit usually, and make sure that the proportions look right. Also, if you are drawing a character that is an adult, give them curves. Seriously, the way you can tell that someone is means to draw a child, loli artists do this all the time, is they make them flat as a board. A child, an actual child, has no curves. Straight as a board. You need hips. Even petite women with like barely any fucking boobs have curves. Thank you for art lesson. You're welcome. These are really important things, especially if you want to work with characters from anime because you're not sure about like the actual age, or you're like me and you don't give a shit because they don't act like kids anyway. Make sure you keep the proportions in mind. No child is gonna have fat hips. That's why I joke about Piper and Lucy being baby prostitutes, because at first I was like, oh, these seem like lollies, but they have very wide hips, both of them. Coletta, it's a little bit harder to tell because she has that big working suit. But with Grace and with Lucy and with Piper, they have really wide hips. Really, really wide hips. Same with Nekomiya. So art styles can make a teen and adult. Yeah, you can make it, and you can make any character look any age you want, provided that you stick to these principles. And it's something that I've learned from years of practice and actually changing my toolkit so I can work with different types of faces. Yuffie in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was the most accurate teacher I've ever seen in forever. Yeah, working with Yuffie, for example, as she is in game, makes me uncomfortable. Why? She acts like a fucking 15-year-old. I'm not touching that shit. I can make you an older Yuffie. That's why I made MILF Yuffie. A few years down the line, it's fine. But I would never draw Yuffie with the body type she has in game because she acts like a kid. I never knew about the hip things until watching you. It's a very basic thing.
Let's give it another try.
Character design 101 from Lee. Yeah, just basic proportion rules. The online Zealous community is not beating the allegations. The amount of lollified art of adult characters like Nicole I've seen is reposted in mainstream communities and not get called out is insane. I don't think you should be out and about calling people out for whatever it is that they choose to draw. However, if it's an explicit context, yeah, that's not cool.
No,
nothing wrong with a safe for work pick, but dear God. But you know what? No. I think that, yeah, I think it should be called out. Do you know how to draw old people, like 60 plus? Yes, but I don't do it often.
Hammered flat.
I'm doing good, thank you. Do you think that future Zenless story will go to the moon since there's like a massive hollow on there? There is?
Are prone to triggering hollow activity.
Guess I must have missed that in the lore video. I never noticed!
The lock is...
You should look at the moon at night. Oh.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
If you go out at midnight, the game will look up. Oh, that might be why. I'm usually out and about in like the morning time, so I can do everything at once. Yeah, during the Licon was running up the wall, you see the moon in the background. Oh, well, I must have not been paying. I was paying attention. No, I was looking at Wolf Daddy chat. I did not pay attention to anything else. If you see the moon at night, half of it is covered up in hollow energy. Of course. Are you surprised?
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication.
Hey, it's starting to loosen. Let's give it
No,
another
just disappointed.
try.
You know what? I can respect the honesty. It's just like the Grace thing. I didn't know she had a tattoo until like I actually saw it because I was looking at the tits.
Flat.
I can't really give you a favorite of my not safe for work stuff because I draw so many that my favorite piece is usually the latest piece I've done.
The door is open.
The thing I posted today, that's my favorite. Booba on the brain. It's my job. But if you do ask me, most of my OC stuff tends to get preference. I do enjoy drawing OC content above all else. Thanks so much for the follow.
Figure out what's going on here.
What color was her gun? It's a nail gun.
I'm feeling a bit nervous, Wise.
I love your OC stuff too. Thank you.
That's it. Someone snuck in.
Oh shit.
Take him down, boys.
OCs are the babies of artists. All of us love our OCs. The thing with OC stuff, though, is that it's very hard to garner people's interest, so you have to spam that shit. I've made my following mainly from fan art, so I'm not at all surprised that they don't respond as well to OC stuff. Mainly, and I mean Twitter, by the way, because my community loves it, which makes me very, very pleased. Thank you, guys.
Keep this going and we'll be out
So
soon.
I know that I'm gonna have to try a little bit harder with the OC content. I'm gonna have to post a little bit more of it if I want more people to care about it, especially when I actually start doing bigger stories.
Thank you for your patronage.
That's why I'm doing things like giving you guys a Lily Goth set this week and whatnot.
Better dodge.
Would you introduce your OCs to the lore of the pink thing or not? Depends. The pink thing is like a different thing. Well, I do have like a fucking like story universe type of thing planned. I don't know if Lily Goth applies to your business. Considering I mainly use the character for VTubing purposes. Oh, if you want like more OC lore and stuff, if you're like in the Discord server and I happen to post something, just ask. I usually am very happy to chat shit about my OCs because hello, they're my babies. Lily, across the multiverse. BB.
When did he get back?
Lily got 3 Skinny Mansion comic. She does. I actually put that in the fucking in the iComic.
Belobog Industries, Miss Belobog. It has been a while. Or should I call you our newest transfer student, young Kaleda? Don't be so surprised. Your name may not be in the register, nor have you ever shown your face to me, but as the principal of this school, I have my ways of knowing.
You're committing
Though I am
crimes.
a little late to the scene, I realized you were scheming something. It's good
The principal is scum. Oh yeah, he is.
President Kaleda, are you not busy? No matter how much you enjoy
It's the
playing
drug
house,
man.
don't forget that you have more important things to do than interfering with my gold mine.
Don't you call it a gold mine? I call it a health hazard.
I'm already here. Does that mean you'd know something about the group of criminals illegally mining ether resources?
He's planning on
making the
trying to
hollow
mine
more
ether
and
resources
more
from this
unstable?
hollow, making it unstable and fucking expanding it by mistake.
So? I had no idea.
They're right next to you. You gonna stick to that story even if the association comes?
Nothing's happened with this hollow yet. So why would the association get involved? They have countless more urgent hollow disasters to deal with every day. We can bet Denny's on it. Even if you send the association the coordinates, all they'll do is call me to confirm its existence.
Your child is getting transferred out because you know there's a risk.
This is the world of grown-ups. The rules
Yeah,
of
it's
the
fucking
game
phrases
make
like
them
that,
choose
game. What do you mean? She's supposed to be an adult, right?
You still have the chance to learn these rules. Do me a favor and try the mature thing for a change. Run along now.
It's
Go
phrases
watch
like
it
that
play,
that throw me off
cry a
so
bit.
bad.
Let go of your unnecessary sense of justice and forget all that happened here.
Kindly tell him that, like, you're actually an adult and fuck you.
By the way, my good friend is looking for a contractor. Should I give him a call and mention Belobog Heavy Industries?
You're really treating me like a kid, huh?
Oh, she doesn't like that. All right.
Who said you could leave just like that?
Wait a sec, Kaleda.
No, Kaleda, no.
This is dangerous. Stay close.
It's dialogue like that that makes me put her in like the 17-ish range. Like, I feel like if she didn't look that young, it wouldn't be a problem. The problem is her phrasing. If she went in, instead of saying I'm an adult, dumbass, she goes, don't treat me like a kid, which guess who says shit like that? Kids say shit like that. What she should have done, what we should have heard was was like, dude, I'm an adult. I run a company. Suck a dick. I think he was insulting her. Yeah, but the phrasing doesn't help. The way she answered, mostly.
Oh, welcome back, President Kaleda. Oh, poor me. I feel like a tired office worker trying to meet their deadlines.
Like, if she says right now, I'm not a child,
that just
I'm the CEO of a company or something like that, then that's good. But if she reacts like a child...
Nothing is just black or white. And in the gray area, I just want to make a little extra dough. That's not against the rules. Why do you insist on harassing an aging father who simply wants to make some extra income? To give his child a
Oh, is that why
life,
your kid is going to a
an
private
education?
school? Not because this holo could expand at any minute?
How do you have the nerve to say that? So your kid deserves a better life, huh? She's not the only kid. Have you never once thought of how, if the holo expanded, all the
Any
other
reason you
kids
don't usually
in your school
include
would be in
pubic
danger
hair in your
too?
drawings? I don't like how it looks.
It won't. My luck is
I
always
feel like if a
been
character
good.
looked good with it, I would use it
You see,
more, but like for the
sometimes
most part, I
you
just
simply
don't like
have
it.
to believe in your luck for it to do its job.
Sure, dude. No, if you show off
And
about the
on
luck stat, it
off
stops
chance
working.
Things don't work out, it wouldn't be my responsibility. After all, if you and your people clashed with these thugs in the hollow, thereby
He's really
causing
smarmy,
an
I don't like him.
unfortunate disaster, that's not something I can help, right?
That principle sure is a slippery one, but...
It's really scummy,
Listen
yeah.
up, boys. Let's teach these punks a lesson.
The holo might expand, no.
If they start a fight now, it'll disturb the ether environment.
These bastards. Ugh. The hell is wrong with you?
Hollow activity is on the rise.
We'll just have to fend them off first.
Fair, no hair is typically a norm in porn industry. I know that like it depends on the person, but I personally just like it shaved, or well, not shaved, like just bare. You can't give away or take or steal someone's luck stat. That's bullshit. The amount of times that thing has saved my ass, though. I personally don't mind the pubic hair, but I can take it or leave it. Yeah, like, again, it's a personal preference thing. Like, if I was doing a comment, someone asked me for the pubes specifically, I would put them in, but, like, for my own art, I do it, like, depending on the character.
How annoying. Get flushed!
Move it! Out of my way!
Burn it all!
I someone got Babsu's run and her weapon in 40 pills. Yeah, but that's not because of me, that's you did that.
Clear
the amount of times your luck stat has pissed us off. It's very effective in Genshin Impact.
Have a taste! Be down! I'm up!
But, like, my luck stat mainly exists in, like, mundane situations.
Don't let the principal get away!
You lot, stay here and hold him off. Once we get out, each of
Like
you
being
will get
able
a
to
new
catch that
car.
flight with my dog despite the fact that I didn't have the documentation for it, being able to somehow magically get it in half an hour, shit like that, you know. Oh, Hades? Well, Hades partly skill, but yeah, I got some really good boons.
We've detected that the hollow is rapidly expanding. Wise, Kaleda, is everyone okay?
Damn it! Damn it! What was the point of just us being careful? They still got away.
Kaleda,
and the
you're
hollow's
fine.
Expanding anyway. Oh, damn it! Damn it! If only I'd.
Calm down.
Calm down, Kaleda. Give me some time to gather post-expansion data. I'll find them.
Collecting hollow expansion data. The hollow activity is immensely high, requiring the
She's so
collection
full of
a
rage. I
significant
know.
amount of data.
Anger management.
Please ensure I have stable access to electricity.
Very doxing. No.
I've stopped charging my console. That's all the electricity we've got, so use it wisely, all right?
Oh my god,
Collecting
Belle!
data. Currently collecting data from master surroundings. Lost item data. Bangbu activity.
Have you seen
data.
Jujutsu Kaisen Lily? Yes.
Human voice print data.
I have mixed feelings.
Hey, what does any of that have to do with the hollow's expansion? You better cough up some money for that electricity you're wasting.
Oh my god,
Master,
Belle!
I have captured a nearby human voice not belonging to that prior group. Now broadcasting.
Come, me. Transfer student. Over here.
Oh shit.
It's this way.
There's a child in the hollow!
That voice.
The principal's child is in the hollow. Oh, he's
But
gonna
why
regret
is she
that.
here? Can you locate her coordinates, Belle?
There's children in the hollow!
I can, but I'll need some time.
The worst case scenario would be if the expanding hollow reaches the school, and Emmy isn't the only kid who gets caught up in it.
It's gonna be alright, Kaleda. Let's retreat for now and check on the kids. Then return as soon as possible.
I got it. I'll go find Grace and find out what's happening. I'll head out then.
I don't know,
Let me
maybe.
if anything else happens,
Save the
Roxy.
children. We're gonna leave. We're probably gonna have to finish off Kaleda's story next stream because it's gonna be at least 30 minutes. Or more. The character stories in this one can go from 1 hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. Grace's was almost 2 hours. Welcome back, Wise. This kid, Emmy, got pulled into a hollow. What's going on? Speaking of which, it was definitely that principal's fault. I really want to teach him a lesson. But our priority right now is to wait for a word from the Kaleda. Then we go down to the hollow and save those kids. Thankfully, the ether levels in that hollow aren't too high. Otherwise, we'd have a problem. Now we just wait for her to contact us. Be an ass and leave. BB. I love the little fucking Heidi reference there. It's so cute. Then we have Daddy Leakon's story. Ugh, baby. He looks more of like a furry because he actually has the actual wolf face in the tape. This is what I mean when I say that he's not this is a less anime furry because the mouth is huge. If you look at Bon Leakon's actual character art, his mouth is so tiny. Wolves usually have really, like, any dog has a really wide mouth, like really, really big. Also, thanks so much for the bits. So if you look at the artwork in on the tape, that's an actual wolf head. much, much bigger mouth. He looks more humanoid in his actual model, yeah. The tape art is one of my favorite things about this game, yeah. Until your memory fades, and that's Rena. Mommy. Also, which artist made this? Because I have words for you. Why did you nerf the tits? Why did you nerf the tits? Answer the question, Maria. Why did you nerf the tits? Rena has, like, the fucking fattest bags in the universe. They're not fat there. It would break the dress. They give her a different style. They gave them to Nakomata. We have to split them in half, chat. We have to splice them. They did. Agent 11 looks that age. 11. Look at Belle and Wise in the background. That's so cute, though. Is it hard to... Damn it, it's hard to draw boobs at that angle. No, it's not. You know what the trick to drawing boobs at weird angles is? You draw the torso first, like draw the rectangle if you need to. Always use cubes if you don't know how to draw something in perspective. Draw the rectangle for the torso, and then extend the boobs to that. Just remember that they have a droop, right? Like, just don't make them straight circles. They start from right below. People think that boobs start just like stapled to the chest. No. Your boobs start from right below your collarbone, starting up from the armpit actually almost, and then they droop down. Most always, the connecting tissue ends right in the middle of your ribcage. Even if your boobs are gigantic. Where they connect on your torso is the middle of their ribcage. Doesn't matter the size. But yeah, artist cheat code. Are you struggling? Turn it into a cube. Of course you've mastered the ways of drawing boobs from literally every angle. It's my job. I did see Jane's Quest portrait. I loved it. It was beautiful. When does she come out? Soonish, right? Minecraft is the zenith of knowledge. Exactly. Turn it into a cube. It just helps you put things in perspective. I do it sometimes when an angle is tricky. Forget humanity, return to cube. I want to return to cube. Agent stories in all MiHoYo games chat are almost always S-Rank stories. Are always S-Rank characters, or 5 stars. If you want, like, the 4-star characters, they will shine more in main story. I don't know if you noticed, but you had a lot more time to hang out with Anton and Ben in the main story bit in, for Belobog than you did with Grace and Coletta because they had their own actual agent stories. Jane comes out in like a month? Less. When does 1.1 come out? Yeah, Jane in a month, but 1.1 itself, I think soon-ish. In 6 days, in a week. Okay, we're gonna have time. I was gonna put Zenless down as soon as I was done with agent stories, but it looks like by the time I'm done with agent stories, 1.1 is gonna be out and it will have main story, so we're gonna be on Zenless for a little bit longer. That's a little boring, but understandable. Yeah, I mean, I get why they don't do it, but I wish they would have a little something. At least we have trusts for everyone, including four star characters. Thankfully, they've added this trust system thing, which allows you to get to know agents without them having like the big character stories. It's a nice little compromise, I feel. I feel like MiHoYo should use it for their other games as well. You look forward to the Outer Ring biker faction? Oh, you mean the baby prostitutes? Yes, I actually do want to meet them in story. Especially Piper. It's open! Oh my god, the gods have blessed us! This is what my luck stats work. Oh my god, it's a mess. Belle! Belle, what is that? Belle! Oh my god, it's awful. Why is her room like this? Sometimes I hear a beautiful voice coming from Belle's room. Based on everything I've heard, I don't think it's a record. She must be the one playing and singing, right? Oh, she can sing, baby! Belle, okay, Belle's the creative sibling. Garbage. We should put on this hat when we go undercover, said Belle, but I don't think a proxy needs to go undercover often. Is that a Bangbu body piddle? Yeah, it is. Look at it! Oh, she's so cute, the cat. Precious! Oh my... Goblin! Did Eos do it? Oh my god, I love her so much. She's awful. Why are you taking pictures of cat fights, Belle? Boar. Belle, why are you taking pictures of cat fights? Pictures of... Yeah, she's definitely the more creative of the two, which shows in her room being super messy. Look how she drew Wise. Is this them when they were kids? Please look at how she drew Wise and los pelos. They're so cute. Baby prostitutes is so coarse. I'm sorry! Piper has huge hips but like a baby face. Work time. I love them. It's so sweet! He knows how to draw hair, not Wise. That's such a good insight into care. This tells us a lot about Belle without needing for her to spell it out for you. First of all, Goblin. Very creative, loves cats, and likes photography. Adorable. So do they fuck? They're related, my guy. I just realized how much I've been through with Belle, but this is not the time to be sentimental yet. Look how messy her room is, though. Everyone says that skiing only leads to the emergency room, and now I'm worried. Okay, so Belle's a skier. Did you see the two other photos of young Wise and Belle in the staff room downstairs? Oh my god. Okay, so Belle is a skier, a musician. She's more creative. She skateboards. Let's go look at those pictures. It's so weird to see Belle's room open. That bed is a travesty, though. Although, you know what? Same. I have days where I forget to make my bed. The curse of creativity is that sometimes your brain is going to be like, where are those pictures? Oh, there. Look at them! Idiots! Oh, babies! Okay, this is high school babies. Someone's missing from that picture. I wonder who that is. This is them in high school, probably. That's so cute. It's so adorable! Talk to the bed. Let's see if it's still open. My clean sheets are sitting right next to my bed and I haven't made it yet. Oh my god. Why do we have is that a Matrix reference? I swear to God. The fucking team for this game is like, hey, let's put pop culture references in everything. The red pill and the blue pill. It absolutely is a Matrix reference. I love that. Fucking idiots. It's like the middle of the day. All right, is it still open? Yeah, it is. Look at that mess, please. What are you? Belle's taste is quite eccentric. There's like fucking soda bottles, her guitar. Belle never plugs her guitar in when she plays at night. It's a good habit for sure, but I can still hear it from the next room. You guys have terrible soundproofing. Her room is I love her room. This is the room of a creative mind. Why? Oh, is that Eos's charging port? I love that. Thanks so much for the follow. I finally got a chance to sneak in here. Oh my God, look at her bed. It's awful. Belle, she's like me. In the wintertime, sometimes all you need is a duvet. You don't need like 50 sheets in the winter, at least not in Mexico because it doesn't get too cold. What I would do is I would get like just the mattress cover and a fluffy duvet and that's it. She's just like me, Jesus Christ. The posters. No, I can't make the bed for Belle. Otherwise next time she'll make it even messier on purpose. Oh my God. Okay, so not making the bed is a conscious choice. We got it. Morning, you're up early. I thought you'd sleep in today. Me, sleeping in. I heard footsteps in your room late at night. Was it not you? Could it be a mystery guest? Who are you boning? But there's no way you could have someone over without me knowing. Okay, so Belle would absolutely be a dipshit if Wise had anybody over, and vice versa. Belle, you goblin. Look at the difference! Look at this fucking psycho! He does have the undercover hat. They both like skateboarding though, I think that's really sweet. So Wise's interests are more on the engineering side of things. He has like more film, his bike. Belle is definitely the more creative of the two siblings, for sure. He likes programming, he's the smart one of the siblings. He's the programmer, he's the fucking math person, he's the nerd. Everything is perfect, military precision with organizing his room, his posters. He put those down with a ruler, chat. The only musical talent he has is for ukulele. You got it, baby boy. That is so cute. Do I have any other pictures to put up? Oh yeah, I do. Absolutely. He's a psycho, so this has to be really neat. So like, Belle is the creative sibling who does not give a shit for neat and ordinary and you know, things not being gross. And Wise is the fucking psycho. Psychotic man. Wise is a college freshman dorm. Belle is like a college senior dorm. Oh, I have EO stickers. Put together with like military Belle made those. Do you consider Zenless to be the only horny MiHoYo game between Genshin and Star Rail? No, I don't think Zenless is super horny. I think it's about the same level of horny as Genshin and Star Rail. It has some things that are a little bit more risque, but for the most part, it's like the same. I will say this, some of the character designs are a little bit more suggestive than they are in Genshin, for example. Especially the Mindscape portraits. Psycho that rips pants. Well, yeah, I had to let him do it. I don't know why I made him do that. That seems like something Belle would have done. Yeah, like, I think that they go for, like, very eye candy designs. I think the reason they could go a little bit hornier is since this isn't, like, open world or anything that you could, like, take any fucking upskirt shots like in Genshin. They don't need to do, like, the dumb shit baby shorts. They can go a little bit hornier on the designs. Zenless is a little bit more horny for people outside of gacha games. Yeah. For me, it's still very safe horny, but I've seen some really horny gachas in my heyday. Character design-wise, it's a little more suggestive. I wouldn't go ahead and say, out on a limb and say it's super different compared to other MiHoYo games, but a little bit more, yeah. Nikke, Azure Lane, some Blue Archive units as well. But yeah, I've seen my fair share of actually horny gachas. MiHoYo plays it pretty safe. Does anybody else really dislike French vanilla flavor ice cream? Is there a difference? I hope that Twitch characters see this. Almost all girls are naked on their C6. Oh yeah, they know. Examples of said horny gacha. I just listed a few. Star Rail also has the naked portraits in C6 as well. I think Genshin is the only one that doesn't do that because they have the constellation system. Genshin takes no risks. Genshin is the safest of all MiHoYo properties, and we know why. It's their big seller. They would never. I would much rather they do have a game where they play it safe and they can take risks with smaller properties like Zenless. I know why they don't do it. Companies are like allergic to shit like that, and the Genshin formula has worked out very well for them. French vanilla is sweeter, more grainy. It's also yellow. Oh, I do like that. Oh, that's the flavor of ice cream you get here in Spain. Okay. Raiden Shogun's design isn't horny, chat. A is not a horny design. If it was hornier, she would not have those shorts under her kimono. She would have, like, panties. Everyone in Genshin has either pants, shorts, or some form of diaper. So you can't get upskirt shots. The horniest design, and it's because of her tights, is, like, Ganyu. Is pistachio and ice cream any good? Yes. It used to be Mona, but then the CCP struck them down. She pulls her swords out of her tits. That's not horny. If anything, that's an anime reference if I've ever seen one. And it's not out of her tits either. It's out of her sternum. The out of her tits thing I've found, it's like an internet meme thing / porn thing. I've seen like the actual animation and she pulls it out of her sternum. It's like right below her collarbone. It's not horny? No. It's safe horny. Rosaria got super nerfed. Rosaria used to be hornier. I don't know what happened, but it kind of goes to show that MiHoYo would rather do things safe horny because they've nerfed her twice. Nerfed and CCP censored. It's definitely an Utena reference. Thank you, somebody got it. She got tit reduction. She did! The Chinese government. It's actually some sort of dimensional hole, but they put it there at all places. It's an anime thing that looks really cool when you pour a sword out of your chest. It's the current ruling party of the Chinese government. Yeah. Only a few characters in Genshin have ever been censored, which the most tragic censor being Mona. They did that in Tales of Arise. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Shion had the sword in her chest as well. Mona felt the most unnecessary to me. It was the most unnecessary, but she had the horniest design, quote-unquote, in all of Genshin up to that point. John's censored version is better. I do like John's censored version better, but I don't use those skins because it's the principle of the thing. Alright, chat, and with that, I'm gonna leave Zenless here. I will see you tomorrow for some Elden Ring, though, alright? Pretty fun times today. I love you, beautiful baby dipshits, and I will see you soon. Bye!